Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
I hate when I do that. What's up, everybody? OGP back with you for another video on a Monday at 5 o'clock on the West Coast. And I forgot to take the intro off a loop, so it started again. My fault. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful day. It is getting close to Black Friday. It's Black Friday week here finally. There's been so many early sales. And to be completely honest, I have not taken advantage of any of them yet. None. I haven't spent a dime on Black Friday stuff and haven't begun buying Christmas presents or anything like that. I'm still getting over the Halloween season and kind of let down there. But everywhere you go now, there's Christmas decorations up, Christmas stuff on TV, like all over social media. People are posting pictures of their Christmas decorations. So it is Christmas, like full bore Christmas season here. But I don't know. I'm ready for it. It's always fun. There's a lot of fun seeing a lot of people and stuff. But been a lot going on, a lot to kind of cope and deal with and everything as we approach this season. So it just that's where I am with it. But one of the things I do want to talk about tonight is what have you all been doing or buying or looking at in the way of Black Friday stuff? Is there something you're targeting like on Black Friday? Is there deals that you've had that you've taken advantage of online or in stores, things like that? I'm curious, what have you done in the way of Black Friday? So we'll talk about that tonight. But again, it seems like one of the running themes this year is talking about tragic celebrity deaths, and there's been a lot, and there always are at the end of every year when you watch like the end of the year, like the award shows or Christmas specials or year-end recaps, like New Year's specials. They always talk about the people that have died, and there's always a long list. But this year's hit home for like horror movie fans, especially. So, and sci-fi and other things. But this week is no different than the rest of this year and us losing Jason David Frank. And unfortunately, it looks like he committed suicide. It's what it looks like, and I haven't been able to find out anything more as far as what maybe what or how or anything. But unfortunately, we did lose Jason David Frank, the original Green Ranger, this week at 49 years old from an apparent suicide. So I thought we need to address that first and foremost. And I know many of you are Power Ranger fans. And for me, I was a little bit older at the time, but I have kids that were all into Power Rangers. And, I've seen Power Rangers, know a couple Power Rangers, actually 3 Power Rangers. But even though it wasn't like, my favorite show or anything like that, dude was an icon, and it's very sad. And so curious about your thoughts on that and him. So drop them down below. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Were you a big Ranger fan? Jason David Frank had, over the last few years, went through some family troubles and different things, and you could see the pictures of him from conventions or things farther back in the past where he looked healthy and good, and then to more recently where he looked like he wasn't doing so well. So unfortunately, we do, we are, as a society, dealing with a loss of another major celebrity, and it's very unfortunate. But also, I want to mention, James Winburn, the original Michael Myers stuntman, the stunt double, passed away. And he was, let's see my notes, 85. So he lived a nice long full life. But being from a franchise like Halloween, it's always going to hit home anytime somebody from a franchise you love passes away. So another sad death to talk about as well. But at the same time, 85, if you live to be 85 years old, you've lived a pretty good full life. So even though still, just want to kind of, pay tribute to him, as well, and one life lost is no more better or important than any other. And so, not to belittle, one more than the other or anything like that, or we just, it's tough. It's tough. Anytime you lose somebody, it's tough. And so, I just leave it at that. I've lost so many people, close to me in my life that it's tough. You're at a loss for words, and whether it's somebody close to you that you really know, or somebody that was, just part of your childhood, or part of a franchise that you loved. It's just unfortunate seeing them go, but at least their legend will live on in the media that they have created, and we'll be able to enjoy the work that they did that we loved forever and ever. So at least we have that much from them. So just wanted to mention that. And we're going to do things a little bit differently this week. There's the movie theaters, man, I don't remember a Thanksgiving week where I felt like there was absolutely nothing to watch in the movie theaters. And I kind of fibbed last week, and I when I was on Monday and said, oh, there's really not much coming out in the theater this week, and I had forgotten about The Menu. And that it absolutely looks phenomenal. I have yet to see it, and I cannot wait to see it. Has anybody seen The Menu yet? It's very interesting. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but Anya Taylor-Joy, all in all, such a great cast, with a very interesting plot about cannibalism, I guess. But at least that's what I am believing. So anyways, it's just my bad on that. There was something to watch in theaters last week, and I goofed, so please accept my apologies for that. But this week I looked twice, and I didn't see anything coming out this week. So that's kind of weird. But so we're gonna talk about some other stuff, and try and get past the celebrity deaths and that, and move on to some fun stuff. And I do want to talk about two things in addition to just newsworthy stuff, and that's I got a box from the folks. Well, you can't even see it up there. Well, it's just hidden in the dark. I have, let me turn on this guy right here while I'm at it here. What's going on? There you go. Hello, Mr. Skullhead guy there. Why am I getting blown up all of a sudden? And it's right under the microphone. Sorry, hopefully that wasn't too loud. Fluffy blew me up a minute ago, and now somebody else. Anyway, so we have something here from Via Vision, the folks that sent me. Well, I gotta get this over here, the Saw box. And this, if you remember, if you saw the live stream I did with when I opened this, this was pretty well beat up, and I super glued this here, and here to kind of put this back on. But it is kind of damaged. You can't really tell. I did a pretty good job with the super gluing there. But inside the box is still pretty beat up. In here is pretty beat up, and I took the beat up plastic off of here. So for at least the time being, until I get the replacement from Viavision, I can have at least somewhat of a decent looking Saw display here. So I'm just gonna throw that back over there. And there it is. But those kind folks over at Viavision have sent us more goodness here. So I'm going to do a unboxing. I have no idea what is inside this box. We shall find out in a moment. And also want to talk about Alienoid. I did just watch Alienoid, and this was, as I had hoped, phenomenal. I really enjoyed this movie. It is crazy. There's so much going on. It gives you vibes from different types of movies. It gives you some like almost MCU vibes where you've got people going through kind of like time traveling or going into like different dimension kind of things, and it's got aliens. It gives you like a Transformers vibe, like an Aliens vibe, but yet it has martial arts and action and all kinds of stuff. So it was very fun, and it had a strong comedic element that I really enjoyed. It was a crazy ride with a little bit of fun, and a little bit of laughs. So Alienoid, man, this was so good. And again, this is coming from our friends over at Wellgo USA. It's going to be available on December 6th on Blu-ray and DVD, and then on later in December, December 23rd, it will be available for you to view on the Haya network. Alienoid will be one I recommend. I'm not sure what the price is going to be like in stores, but it is something that I do think you should check out if you are into alien action, adventure, martial arts, any of that stuff. You will enjoy this. I'm not sure. I'm so torn now if this or The Witch 2 from Wellgo. I'm not sure which one of those is my favorite of the Wellgo movies, but it's right there. It's right there. And so maybe I'll think about that a little bit more, and we'll talk about that. But I'm going to say hello to some of you now. I've been going here 13 minutes and have yet to acknowledge any of the comments. I just immediately wanted to get into paying respects to Jason, David, Frank, and James Wimburn before we went into anything else there. But Josh Boyd, what's up, Josh Boyd? How you doing tonight? You're here and even wearing clothes. Decent. I mean, you're behind your computer or your phone or whatever. You can wear whatever you want. But I recommend clothes. It's usually a good thing. Get the party started. It's not Halloween, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. Yeah, no, it's, you know what, Halloween goes on year round over here. I've got jack-o'-lanterns, I've got skulls, I got all kinds of stuff. I'm rocking the shirt, and that's how we do it. We love horror. That's how we do it. All right. I'm gonna just skip over that one. But JSL, what's up? What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Hey, man, I got me some Aussie mail today. We're gonna check out here in just a minute. JSL, what's going on? Robert, how you doing tonight, buddy? What's going on? Dominic is in the house. What's up, Dominic? Major Reeves, you bought a lot of 4Ks from Best Buy. Great deals. Nice. Drop some titles. Let me know what you got. Wicked Network. Why, Tommy? Why? Rest in peace, Jason, David, Frank. Yes, Wicked Network for sure. Yep, 100%. Trying to buy a bunch of PlayStation gift cards. Oh, okay, nice. Is nuts. So many celebrities died. Yeah, this has been a tragic year for that. Okay, Josh got the Batman, Big Lebowski, Top Gun, Scream, Halloween Kills, all on 4K. Decent. Kills from Groove with their deal plus 20% off newsletter coupon. Nice, great, good stuff, Josh. Those are all Um, Halloween Kills, Halloween 2018. Okay, yeah. No, Halloween Ends, I didn't want to say it was good, but everything you got there. I mean, in the Scream 2022, I'm not the biggest fan of, but if you're a fan of that franchise, I understand buying it. But that's great titles you got there. Mario's in the house. What's up? Watching your Niners. Hope they win. Very cool. Yeah, Niners fan, huh? But you're from back east. What's up with that? I heard Jason had cheated on his wife and they were getting divorced and he couldn't handle it, sadly. Yeah. I knew he was either went through or was going through a divorce. Yeah. And it was tough on him. Rest in peace, Green Rangers. Don't like it. You're not a fan of the show, but feel bad for him and his family. Yep, totally. People should make Patty the Baddies post fight speech recently about suicide start trending. Yeah, no, man, and I love Patty and I love Meatball Molly, and it was sad she got whooped up on her last fight there. But those two are great. But you are right, Patty the Baddie. His speech about suicide and suicide prevention was epic. That was very cool, man. Made me love him even more. And you're right, Jesse. Anthony, what's up? How are you? By the way, got 616 subs. Decent. Yep. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. Yes. The people who live up to 99. Yeah, no, there's people who live a lot longer than that. There's some Native Americans that live to like 130 years old. So it's it's a shame when somebody dies at 49. These actors are getting up there in age. Yeah, no, and some of them, especially from the original Halloween, that was a long time ago. I saw a YouTuber. It was G. All right. No, I'm not following you on that comment, Wicked. I heard it was self-inflicted gunshot. Wow. Yeah, that's tragic. I haven't heard anything like confirmed. And so I'm just kind of going with like, well, what I have seen confirmed, so far. Being Chili's in the house. What up, Being Chili? You and your friends used to have a tradition of getting together after your Thanksgiving dinners, go see a movie. We were always never alone. The theaters used to be always packed, right? Thanksgiving and Christmas, it seemed like stores weren't open. They opened Friday morning, but Thanksgiving, it was like all about going to the theaters. This week, man, I just, unless you're going to see something Wakanda or The Menu, something that's already been out, I don't really know what you would go see. Are they still going to send you a replacement? Breaking Bricks, Bustin' Nips. Yes, they are. They have said they would. Yes. But they're all the way in Australia, and I've had this less than a week, so I'm anticipating another week or two before we see that replacement. Viavision rocks, except that saw package. Hey, stuff happens. I'm not mad at them. The people that organized and orchestrated this, I'm sure they weren't in there putting those boxes together themselves. So, lesson learned for them. Maybe next time they do something like that, they'll have little straps or something in there. So the trap or whatever for whatever movie, whatever thing they have in there, won't bounce around. And Fluffy Gamer says, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" We'll look at that in just a moment here. Kevin Hampton, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? Bruce Wayne is in the house. What's up? TC, you're subscribed to you, but live was not showing on your sub feed. That was so weird. Searching you, sure enough, you're live. TC, that does suck. And TC, and I don't know what it is. I've been going back and forth with YouTube for months and months about the live notifications, and people don't get them for whatever reason. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. And it's so crazy. I released this video a couple days ago from going to Dollar Tree, and the whole world has seen it apparently, like 3,000 views. But yet we go live and the notification should be out there, and we're hovering around like 20, 25 viewers right now, which is like 20 below average or something. So maybe we'll get there. Maybe in a few minutes it'll jump up. It usually takes time for everybody to be able to hop on here. But it's frustrating when you don't get the notifications. But I've heard that from a lot, even Fluffy from time to time does not get the notifications. So it's it sucks. Jesse, an apology letter is in the box. Well, we will see about that. We shall see. I'm not asking for it. They were nice enough to say, you know what, our bad, we'll send you a replacement. And so that's what you're hoping for. And beggars can't be choosers. That is for sure. You're subscribed. Oh wait. Okay. Oh, so TC got the same message twice. A couple of you, I'm getting the same message twice here. My fault. You watch 49ers when you're 10, and now you're 48, still true Niners fan. My family's too, but now your brother. Recipes. Oh well, sorry about your brother. That sucks. My older brother has also passed away, and it sucks. But hey, go Niners. One real nerd. What's up, one real nerd? How you doing? Let's see. Way up, dude. Here we go. I'd rather go through the pain of childbirth again than let you drill in my mouth, the woman told her dentist. He replied, well, please make up your mind so I can adjust my chair. That's a real dentist right there, keeping it real. That's funny. Good stuff. Let's see, Kevin. I know you're a big time Trailer Park Boys fan. I see Randy is doing a short tour and thinking about going. Have you seen any of the Trailer Park Boys live? I have not. And they were the last time like they were down in Southern California, I found out like the day of, and I was so frustrated I couldn't make it. Another time they were out in Vegas, I couldn't make it. But Randy has done his like the cheeseburger tour or whatever he calls it. But I haven't been able to go to that as well. I would love to. I have heard from Matt that Trailer Park Boys Live is epic. So I would absolutely love to. And Kevin, if you get the chance, totally recommend. I would definitely go, and I'd love to hear from you what you thought of it. I am one of these days, hopefully, fingers crossed. Rest in peace, Mr. Leahy. We won't get to see him, but everybody else, hopefully be great. And Preminator, what's up? TC, well, I saw the vid for a show with the notify button, but now that you're live, it's not in your sub like most people go live. It's right at the top. Yeah, it should be right at the top when we're live, and should have the little red dot next to it. TC, that's frustrating. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, let's talk about some of this other stuff noteworthy this week before we open up the box and find out what's in the box from good old Via Vision down there. Just different notes, random, no particular order. But I found it very interesting that Bob Iger taking over again as Disney CEO, and what's his name? Either you would imagine he got the boot because to exit that quickly like that, profits weren't where they were, or they weren't going the right direction. To me, I think the biggest problem with Disney is the overkill right now, especially like things like Star Wars franchise, MCU, stuff like that. They're just giving us too much, and we're an overload. We don't care. Like I started watching Andor, it was great, but I'm like, I didn't finish. And I'm like I'll get to it when I get to it. Like I don't care. There's been too much. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or if it's just other reasons, whatever. But very interesting that Bob Iger back in the chair as CEO at Disney there. Kind of interesting. And then another note, Chris Hemsworth talking about being done with Thor. And now I think after this last Thor movie and the flack that it got for being like way too cheesy and over the top, maybe that's why he's like, yeah, okay, I'm kind of tired of this. But if the money's right, actors are going to do the movies. It could be just a ploy from Hemsworth to MCU or Disney, whoever, to pay him bigger checks by saying like, I'm kind of over it, I'm done. So, but I don't know, who knows? It sounds like for sure he'll do at least one more movie, whether it's another Thor, whether it's another Avengers movie, whatever it is. But he's talking about kind of being done. So maybe we'll either get a new Thor, or maybe Thor will be kind of shelved for a while. Who knows? We shall see. But then Escape from New York. When I first read this, I was like, oh, shit. Escape from New York getting a reboot. And to me, that's one of those movies that we don't need a reboot. It holds up well. I just watched it recently. It's still very fun, very entertaining. To get a reboot, it's frustrating. But then I read more, and John Carpenter is the executive producer. So with that in mind, I'm a little less frustrated about it and semi excited to see, because like I want John Carpenter to direct movies. I want him to make more movies. But if companies are not going to have him directing, at least have him as an executive producer so he has influence over the movie and what's going on with the story and the actors and the characters, and his music's going to be involved. So at least we're going to get that. But who are we going to get to play Snake Plissken any better than Kurt Russell? Who is going to do that? Who nowadays? Like are we gonna put The Rock in there? Who's gonna be the new Snake Plissken? Like I just can't imagine. Like who nowadays? What actor is badass enough nowadays to pull that off? I cannot think of one actor that I'm like, you know what, this guy is like a legit badass that I would want to see play Snake Plissken. I can't think of anybody. If there's anybody you think of that would be a great Snake, let me know. As far as what I read, there was no news on who would be playing Snake yet. It's just that early in the process, I guess. So that mixed emotions on that. Definitely mixed emotions on Escape from New York getting a reboot. Sorry, a little like, man, I just cannot get rid of or get over this, like, buggy bug thing. It just keeps coming back, man. Um oh, Balzer, what's up, Balzer? Nick Cage, maybe Nick Cage, that might be cool. I would love that way better than Vin Diesel or The Rock. Vin Diesel or The Rock are just like enough. And those guys to me are so tarnished from being in 80,000 like friggin' Fast and Furious movies. So I don't know. TC, actors are not the breed as they were back in the 80s and 90s. No, you're 100% right. You are. People felt like they were being priced out. Are we talking about are we talking about Disney and stuff? Oh yeah, boy, I missed a few comments here. So make sure to give a stream a thumbs up. Thank you, How Weird. I would appreciate that. Everybody, if you would hit that thumbs up button, it would be very cool. You, Kevin, got the impression a lot of people were pricing out average families at Disney parks. So, and here's the thing, Kevin. Disney kind of came out and indirectly said this a while back. And as a Southern California resident who I have had annual passes, all in all, 7 or 8 years, that not consecutively, but 7 or 8 different years I've had annual passes. And Disney has said that you have to look at, there's only so many people that can fit in the theme park per day. And you have to say, if we're selling tickets at this price and it's selling out every single day, then we need to raise our prices because we can. If it gets to a point where you're not selling out, then you realize maybe you're overpriced, or, and you leave it there or you drop your prices. But the fact that Disney, no matter how much they raise their prices, they're still selling out like every single day. The crowds are just insane. And so you can't, in a business perspective, you can't fault them for raising the prices. For a lot of us that see these prices and go, I can't do that. I would love to take my family to Disney for the day, but I can't justify spending $700 to take a family of 4 to Disney for a day. I can't do it. And now there are different things now where they're trying to, certain days is cheaper, like, so if you go on like a Tuesday, it's going to be cheaper than a Saturday. Different times of the year, it's cheaper. And they have different types of annual passports now. But the way they did it with where you have to book days and reserve days and stuff, I don't know if that's gone away, but that post-COVID stuff was horrible. So it was very frustrating with Disney and the annual pass situation since COVID. But and I haven't had annual passes in a while, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what direction they go, because Disney is a big company. I mean, because you're talking ABC, you're talking ESPN, you're talking movies, you're talking theme parks, all kinds of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see if anything is noticeably different in the future from them. So we shall see. We shall see. Hemsworth said he would if there was something interesting or new, but he seemed bored with the same character. And that's, and I get that. I get that. But, at the same time, is that really it? Or is he just trying to get more money? Hard to say. Hard to say. And yeah, people were being overpriced. At this point, reboot only need to happen if the originals totally fell short and could be done better. Not awesome originals still hold up, right? TC, and I'm with you. That's exactly the way I feel with Escape from New York. We just don't need it. We don't need it. Nobody asked for it. Firestarter. We did not need a Firestarter reboot. The new one was bad. The original one was a fun movie. Maybe it doesn't hold up as well, effects, things like that, or whatever. But we didn't ask for a new Firestarter movie. And that's a little less offensive than Escape from New York, but still, it's just like some movies we just don't need. Yeah. And let's see here. Yeah, The Rock will do it. Yeah. Samuel Jackson, he got everything. Hey, Samuel Jackson is one guy who might be badass enough to pull it off. Hey, maybe Samuel Jackson. That might be interesting, seeing Samuel Jackson playing Snake Plissken. That would be interesting. We will never have a Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold era again. No, you're right. Because now all the movies are about special effects and flying things and craziness more than the actors. And I'm not going to sit here and say Stallone, Arnold, or Jean-Claude Van Damme, or Chuck Norris, or any of these guys from the 80s were the greatest actors ever, but they were larger than life, with the muscles, with the martial arts, or whatever they were doing, the gigantic guns mowing people down, because of this kinder, gentler era that we're in right now. A lot of that stuff you just can't get. So I don't know, but I think you're right. That quality of actor, it just doesn't exist. And I'm sorry, The Rock or Vin Diesel, they're not on that level. They're not badasses like that, like those guys. The Rock is huge. He seems like a great dude. There's nothing to really badmouth about him, but it's just like overkill. Like, how much of The Rock do we need? And he just doesn't have like that look or that badass looking side of him, like Stallone with Rambo, Schwarzenegger with Commando, you name it, any of these guys in these badass movies from the 80s. Yeah, you raise prices until it get to the point where it hurts the attendance, then you hit the threshold. Yeah, exactly. Fonzie 818, what's going on? Oh, love the shirt. Yeah, right on. Thanks. Yeah, no, we're keeping the Halloween horror vibe alive. That's what we're doing here. I say raise Starbucks drinks to minimum $10 and people will still flock there daily. Right? No, do people need their caffeine? And that's why I go for my Diet Cokes here. I'll drink coffee from time to time, but but Diet Coke is my go-to. And I know, like whether it's Starbucks now or and I forget the name of them, but there's a few other like coffee shops that are starting to pop up and give Starbucks a little bit of competition. People are still going to pay because they need their caffeine. Because we spend all night on our phones and we spend all day sitting in traffic and nobody gets any sleep anymore. So you need that caffeine. What could be if he's bored with the character for the money, and more money could change his tune. Yeah, no, more money changes a lot of tunes, but the character, I think after this last movie, I would be like, okay, let's get better storylines with Thor. If I think for us as viewers, we don't need to see another cheesy, goofy Thor movie. Give us a good storyline. But that's the problem with Marvel movies. And Kevin, I'll come back to your comment here in a second. Marvel movies in general, it's a cookie cutter formula for these movies. And I understand a lot of movies are the same way, where you start off, you got some tragedy, and then you got a bad guy who's really a good guy. And then he's got to figure out like how to deal with that and go through the emotions. Then the world needs them, and then they come back, and then everybody loves them, and we have a happy ending. It just give us something new, you know. And I understand these are comic books and they have a formula, but just going goofier and goofier and goofier with Thor is not the way to go. Let's get a badass Thor. Let's get Thor. We laughed. We all thought it was hysterical when Thor had the beer belly and did the Big Lebowski scene. We all thought that was great. But now give us something else. You know, don't go down this Skittles rainbow of fruit flavor highway that we went on with this last movie. Let's get a badass Thor, something like that, if we're going to do Thor again here. Let's see. And so Kevin says maybe Travis Fimmel from Vikings could pull it off. It'd be a little out of the box, but I think you could do a job as Snake. Yeah, you know what? Maybe, you know, somebody like that, maybe. But you know, aside from, you know, Vikings, he's a lesser known actor. You know, and I guess, you know, you don't need the headliner star to do it. So maybe that's what we should be thinking of, somebody that will be lesser known. Kurt Russell was definitely not lesser known, but maybe that's the way we should do it. And Chester says, Andre the Giant. Are you talking Andre the Giant to play Snake Plissken? Well, unfortunately, Andre the Giant passed away, so that can't ever happen. But I don't know that Andre could have pulled it off back in the day either. Diet Mountain Dew is the way. Yeah. No, hey, you know what? I do enjoy a good Diet Mountain Dew from time to time, Kevin. That's not a bad beverage. I like regular Mountain Dew, but it gives me massive heartburn. TC also miss practical effects, especially props, characters. Every year passes and they all cheap out, computer generate. Yeah. No, you're right. The physical, you know, like effects, you know, are so much fun, and when they're done right, it to me, I'd much rather watch that than CG any day. And new breed of actors are just falling short. Yep, no, you're right. You know, on top of shit writers. No, that's really very true. Michael Rooker could play Snake. Michael Rooker's a badass. You're right. Michael Rooker is a badass. Maybe you know, so now I'm thinking about it, maybe there are a few, because yeah, Michael Rooker, I did not think of him, but he is definitely a badass, and I thought they killed him off way too early in The Walking Dead. But and speaking of The Walking Dead, who all, you know, I have not watched an episode of The Walking Dead in a few years now, just because The Walking Dead got, after Rick left, I watched one episode, and when I saw the daughter, whatever her name was, wearing the hat and kind of being this 7-year-old badass, I was like, I'm out. I am done. I am done. This got hokey as shit. It was already hard enough to watch because we had, you know, like, oh, there's Negan. Oh, there's the governor. Oh, there's these people. Oh, there's like, fight the damn zombies. Why do we have to have these soap opera battles? Fight the damn zombies. You know, when they made it just too easy to kill zombies and it's all about these other wars, they lost me. They just absolutely lost me. And then when they made a 7-year-old badass, I was like, I am done. Done. Goodbye. And so I had not watched the episode since the first episode after Rick left. And then, getting blown up again. Mario sent me a photo. But I did watch the series finale, and I am perfectly okay with the fact that I stopped watching, because what on earth was that cheesy, hokey, goofy, over the top shit that I watched with them? Like, they're standing there, oh, zombies are going to kill us. Zombies are going to kill us. And then, you know, we always get one person, oh, let's go this way. And then we run that way. And then, like, all of a sudden the zombies like stop and they're not following. Like, what happened to the damn zombies? You know, and then the one girl falls, you know, she's got the baby. She falls down, and then, you know, you're like, oh no, she's dead. And then of course not, rah, here she comes, her Hulk Hogan moment, and jumps up on top of the van. And then, like, if that wasn't cheesy and hokey enough, but then she jumps from the top of the van and catches onto that pole on the side of the wall. Give me a damn break. No, you cannot do that. Nobody could do that. And with the baby on her, oh, I got to sneeze. Hang on. Woo! Yeah, sorry about that. But it was so hokey and so cheesy. And then, and so I'll try to avoid spoilers, but we know it was a series finale. So we know at the end we were going to get some tribute to the people that were lost throughout the series and the people that were still around. And what they did was so damn hokey and cheesy. I thought the last 10 minutes of that was just dumb as shit. And now, did they set it up for the spin-off shows that are coming? Yes, they did set it up. But man, did they miss the mark. And it just that fight for a series finale from a show that ran that long to be that hokey. I'm okay. I have no desire, no need to go back and watch any of the seasons I missed. No desire to see the spin-offs. Like none of it. I'm done. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm curious your thoughts. Did any of you watch that finale of The Walking Dead? What are your thoughts on it? Movies are more about accept mediocrity from the beginning to right, the end result, and even the trailers. No, the problem is with movies, you have to get a script that doesn't offend anybody by these Hollywood execs, and good luck with that. OGP, what are your thoughts on Wet Movie 1 and Danny Blockbuster Pop-Up Bar? Wish you were there with them. Yeah, so Wicked Network. I was supposed to be somewhere else that night. I had plans to be with Master Chaos at an event for Severin Films. But I had some family stuff come up, and I wasn't able to make that either. So I didn't get to go to either one of those events, which is disappointing. But what I was dealing with is just I had to be there. There was nothing I could do. And so unfortunately I missed out on that. I thought the Blockbuster pop-up looked cool, but I thought there would be more to it. Watching their videos, it was like one little room decorated like Blockbuster, but it was basically a bar. I thought as a pop-up they should have done more. So to me it was cool looking, but to drive for me an hour and a half over there to experience that, I'm okay that I missed that. It would have been cool to hang out with Wet Movie and Cinestalker for sure, but as far as the actual pop-up itself, I'm okay. Make movies great again. TC, there you go. Norman Reedus escaped from New York, and that's hey, Norman Reedus is a pretty badass dude. I could see Norman Reedus pulling off Snake, and he kind of has that look where he could, like kind of like the longer hair and stuff. I could see Norman Reedus maybe. That would be cool if they come out and they're like, "Yep, Norman Reedus is going to be our new Snake." I'm like, I think I'd be down. I think you're right, Balls. That's a good call. Hollywood ran out of ideas for movies and just remaking movies into trash. Yeah, no, Wicked Network, you're right. With the one exception lately, The Menu, I don't remember seeing anything like that before. And I'm very excited to see it. I wish I could have already seen it and given you my thoughts on it. But I have yet to have a chance just because of stuff going on over the last few days. So The Menu looks great, but you're right. So many just retread movies, cookie cutter formulas for scripts, reboots, and all this stuff. It's just, and then you watch a movie and you're thinking, oh, this is a great idea. And then you find out, oh no, they made that same movie in the 60s, like it's a little frustrating. It is, the stuff we're getting most of the time is very rehashed. When I would drink Diet Mountain Dew, it made me feel like it was dehydrating you. Josh, that's interesting. Yeah, well, and soda in general is not good for you. And you cannot count on soda to make you hydrated, and that's why you got to have the water as well. Got to drink your water. Soda for the deliciousness, and I know a lot of you don't think Diet Coke is delicious, but I do. And apparently the 45th president of the United States apparently did as well. but I enjoy myself some Diet Coke. But you got to have the water as well to be hydrated, because the soda is not going to hydrate you. I've been dabbling in voice acting. Dominic, well, that's cool. Very nice. Her name is Kaylee Presley Fleming, aka Judith Grimes. Sean Fleming. Oh yeah, Sean Fleming is I sense that you know her name, Judith, the actor's name for Judith Grimes, because of a similarity with your name and her name. Very interesting. Um, Here's the thing. I had no problem with the person, the actors. None of them, on a personal level, I have no problem with any of them. They're doing what the script and the director tells them to do. It's just bad writing from the people at whoever's writing Walking Dead. It's just stupid writing. So yeah, it is what it is. But when you see her jump off the top of the van over and hold on to that pole in the building, it's like, come on, give me a damn break. And then I won't even spoil with what happened later, but it was like, oh, saw that coming. So Alzheimer's risk prompt actors to take acting break. Hours ago, actors Chris Hemsworth said he's taking a break from acting after learning he has a heightened risk of developing Alzheimer's. Being chilly. Well, wow, that sucks. I had not heard that. But like we've seen lately with other actors kind of stepping out of the limelight, because of their whatever diseases they're having, like Bruce Willis, like Christina Applegate, stepping aside because of their things that they're dealing with in their lives. That you understand that. And first and foremost, no matter how much money you got, you only have one life. Beyond this life, I don't want to get into religion, politics. We don't really do it here. But you can believe whatever you want to believe. But in this life, our minds only are dealing with this life. Whether you believe in reincarnation, afterlife, or whatever, we have this life to live right now, and we've got to make the best out of it. Whether you live in a gigantic house on a hill or a smaller house in the valley, whether you live in an apartment, whether you live in a cardboard box, you got to make the best out of what you have, because, as long as you're happy, you are wealthy. And that's all that matters is trying to find a place where you can be happy. And that might be accepting, living on a lower means, or it might be going for the big bucks or whatever. But it's nice to see if somebody is saying like, I'm going to turn down movies that I could make 10 million bucks because I'm already okay, but I want to be happy, or I want to live my life a little bit. But who knows really, really, really what's going on with Chris Hemsworth, but I'm sure we will see him as Thor again at some point. Balzer's right. Yeah, no, I am with Balzer. Norman Reedus, that would definitely have my vote. Nick Cage would be, the other good one mentioned. And Michael Rooker. Yeah, I mean, those are three great names, but I think out of all of them, Norman Reedus probably would be, I think, being a little bit younger than Nick Cage. And seeing pictures of Nicolas Cage lately, like his age is catching up with him. Man, I miss having summer blockbusters that would actually compete. Studios not afraid to release film at the same time as another taken. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. And it seems like that's what we get. We get one big movie a week, and then you're back at the theater next week. Yeah. Walking Dead make me walk when they hinted at Glenn's dumpster death only to have him bat beaten. I was done. Yeah, no, some of that stuff, and here's the thing, up to the point with Negan, even I think in Negan came in after like the whole governor thing, right? And at this point, I'm already like having a little fatigue dealing with these wars amongst the little tribes of the living people. And I just, I don't know. it was a little too much. But the whole Negan thing, that was actually, I had never watched one episode of Walking Dead. I never did. And my dad was like, "Oh, you got to watch it. You got to watch it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he goes, "No, at least watch the first episode of the season." So I turn it on, and then when we see, that episode with Glenn getting his head bashed in, I was like, "Wow, this is hysterical. This is nuts." And with the eye popping out and stuff like that, the effects were great. And so then I was like, "Okay, I'm going to give it a shot." So then I went back and started watching. And the first few seasons, okay, all right, I was on board. But the writing got so unoriginal and so cheesy and hokey. They lost me. And so I get it. A lot of people are like, we're in love with the show. I know some people that are like, I loved the show so much, I'm going to ride with it till the wheels fall off, which they have officially fallen off. And other people are just like, I can't do this. That it's cheesy. So, it's a lot of different feelings about that show. Let's see here. Back in '84, top films were Ghostbusters, Gremlins, Karate Kid, Indiana Jones. At the same time, what a roster. Yeah, no, it really. You think about the like summer blockbusters and stuff from the '80s and '90s, and wow, there was some great stuff out there. But yeah, we just unfortunately we don't get that now. It could be still a little bit of post COVID because Hollywood, if you go to Hollywood and like to make a movie or something, you would swear that we are still right in the middle of the pandemic and the world is about to end tomorrow because they still have COVID compliance people. They still have masks on set. They still have all this shit for COVID. And so because of all that stuff, maybe it's making things slower to come out or whatever. I don't know. But to me, I just think it's just Hollywood sucks now. And that's why I'm really falling in love with the Korean movies lately. So good, original. And this is insane. It's crazy on so many different levels. But anyways, there's more to talk about, but let's do this. Let me see a couple more comments, then we'll dive into the box here. Sean Fleming, want to see a Boondock Saints 3? Hey, Boondock Saints was great. Boondock Saints 2, ooh, we did not need that. Maybe they could redeem with a Boondock Saints 3, kind of like the Hangover franchise. The first one, great. Second one, third one, but hey, Boondock Saints, maybe they do a good third one. Who knows? There seems like a lot of Blockbuster VHS pop-ups in the last few years. Well, there's pop-ups all over LA. You get pop-ups all the time for all kinds of different things. Yeah, and being a bar killed the Blockbuster pop-up. I'm okay with it kind of being a bar because most of the people that would appreciate Blockbuster are older now. You're not going to get that like 12-year-old, 13-year-old crowd going like, "Oh, I need to go to Blockbuster." But the 30, 40-year-old people are like, "Oh man, I miss Blockbuster." So having drinks there, I'm okay with that. But it just what I've seen in everybody's videos looks like it's just kind of like a bar and like one little room off to the side. It's decorated like a Blockbuster. It didn't do nothing for me. It really didn't. Let's see here. This is a weird question. What are your thoughts on porn stars crossing in films? So Dominic, porn stars, or people going back and forth. There have been people whose careers fell off and went into porn. But there are very surprising names, if you don't know, that went from porn into acting, including like Arnold Schwarzenegger, had some like porn stuff way back in the day. So to me, it doesn't matter what you did in the past. What matters is what you're doing now. And if you make a good movie, great. If you're a good actor, great. I don't have a problem with that on a personal level. The Monkey, what's up, Monkey? We all heard they want you to do more, or they want to do more Harry Potter films. Do you want a reboot or sequels? When it comes to Harry Potter, I don't want any. Never was a fan, never will be a fan. Not my cup of tea. I even stuff like Lord of the Rings and all that. It's just, I watched them. I saw the Lord of the Rings. I saw the Hobbit movies. I have not bothered with the Rings of Power. I haven't watched it. I've heard bad things about it. The oh, whatever that show was on HBO that got the reboot, the one Game of Thrones. I couldn't give two shits about Game of Thrones. I tried, it's just not my cup of tea, the fantasy world. And so because of that, also because me being like way old when Harry Potter came out wasn't for me. So yeah, I don't really care. Don't care. You know, I know a lot of people would want Harry Potter sequels or reboots. And honestly, I have never seen one Harry Potter movie, so I cannot tell you whether I'd want a reboot or a sequel. I don't know. I sure the original script sitting on a shelf have bought and shelved because they don't have to gamble as much on a franchise they already own. Yeah. Oh, so you're talking like, yeah, new scripts. Yeah. Why gamble when you have like old things that you know will sell tickets? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's part of it. That's part of it with Hollywood for sure. Watching the iPhone tonight, this live stream sponsored by Diet Coke. Bingo. Killer Care Bear knows what's up. That's how we roll. OGP. There's been like one live stream I've done without a Diet Coke, and I had the eggnog. I do have a big jug of eggnog in the fridge, but I've not dipped into that tonight. But here we go. Let's Josh Boyd, all you drink is Diet Coke and water. That's how I roll. That and eggnog in the right season. But let's open up this package from Viavision and see what they have sent me. And I'll use my scissors here to carefully cut the tape so I don't damage any of the goodness inside. And let's see what Viavision sent me. Oh, we got two items. We've got two items here. No, I don't have any type of paperwork or anything that I see telling me what it is, unless it's in the middle. Nope. All right. Well, here we go. Let's see what they have sent. Oh boy. This might be a giveaway. We might be doing a giveaway here. Fantasy Island. Look at that. Season 1 of Fantasy Island. So here's the thing with Viavision, they put out like a request list for screeners, and you pick which things you want sent to you. I did not pick Fantasy Island, so that's funny. And so this a modern drama series. So you imagine me sitting here watching Fantasy Island? What's going on here? Hey, way back in the day, the old school Fantasy Island, I was down with that. That like Love Boat and stuff when I was a little kid, sure. But that's interesting. That is interesting. Viavision. Hey, I'm sure it's a great show, and I'm not knocking the show at all. This is not my cup of tea. I expected horror or action or something like that. I did not expect Fantasy Island. That is hysterical. So here we go. Fantasy Island season 1. And this is on DVD from Viavision. The 3-disc set includes all 10 episodes from the first season. And they didn't send me anything to tell you when this stuff comes out, so I don't know yet, but let's see what the other item is in here. Alex Rider, season 1 and season 2. Alex Rider. I don't even know what Alex Rider is. Based on the Alex Rider book series by best-selling author Anthony Horowitz, Alex Rider is a London-based teenager who has unknowingly been trained since childhood for the dangerous world of espionage, pressured to help investigate his uncle's death and how it connects to the assassination of 2 high-profile billionaires. Alex reluctantly assumes the new identity and goes undercover in a remote boarding school called Point Blanc. Isolated far above, the snow line in the French Alps, Point Blanc claims to set the troubled teenage children of the ultra-rich back on the right track. As Alex digs deeper, he discovers his students are, in fact, the subjects of a disturbing plan, which Alex will have to risk his life to stop. That sounds like kind of an interesting show. I could probably get down with this. And now I'm curious, where's our Australian viewers here? Let me see if I'm getting any comments from our Aussie viewer here. Nope, I'm not seeing. Are you still with us? But yeah, what's going on here? I think my vision. Maybe they sent me the wrong box or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But hey, Alex Rider, or Alex Rider's in this hand, I guess. Seasons 1 and 2. All right, kind of cool. Maybe a little bit young for me, but who knows? But Fantasy Island, man. Who wants Fantasy Island? Do we have any Fantasy Island fans here? Maybe I'll do a giveaway on the show tonight for Fantasy Island. Is anybody into Fantasy Island? Let me know if you are a fan of the new Fantasy Island. Have you seen it? I didn't even realize there. Like, I mean, I seem to remember, like, you know, on the requesting, but yeah, don't know nothing about the new Fantasy Island, like nothing. Sean is a Diet Pepsi fan. Diet Pepsi, my man. I used to like Diet Pepsi, but man, I got burnt out on it or something. But I went Diet Coke, and I have not gone back. Let's see here. I don't do Diet Coke anymore. I was up to drink 4 to 5 liter bottles a day. Sorry, I'm still dealing with stuff. I don't know when I'm ever going to get over with this. But 4 or 5 4 to 5 or liter bottles a day. So if that's 4 or 5 1 liter bottles, okay. But still, that's a lot. But yeah, if it was 2 liter bottles, 4 to 5 2 liter bottles a day, that is nuts. The problem is Hollywood, all the more important to support indie films. Yes, 100%. Yep. I liked it. I liked it a lot. What did you like? What TC? Oh, you liked Diet Coke a lot. Yeah. Can't believe Andrew, what's up? Can't believe JDF passed. Yes, I know. So sad. And to find out that it was self-inflicted is very, very sad. Yeah. Soda just eats up your insides, but I can't give it a thumb up either. Indrid, I'm with you. I know soda, it does nothing. It takes the enamel off your teeth. It rots your insides and all that. But it's just so delicious, baby. Just so delicious. Can't help it. What are you going to do? Was a huge fan of Kaylee Presley Fleming as Peppermint. Oh, right. I have Peppermint. Was that from the movie Peppermint? But I haven't seen that either. Or was that something else? Oh, you went cold turkey on the soda? Wow. And I know I'm in California. We refer to it usually as soda. I know some places it's pop, some places it's soda pop, some places it's other things. But anyways, I couldn't do that. I could not do cold turkey. My addiction would have me fiending for a Diet Coke if I tried to cut it out. I've tried numerous times. We're talking about quitting soda here. Is that what we're talking? Or you've tried TC? Or we're talking, you've tried like drinkings. I don't know. I'm lost. Jam and Music Man, what's up? What's up, Jam and Music Man? Oh, I'm behind. I gotta get caught up. Mike and Kelly just finished watching The Walking Dead. Some parts were dumb. Mike and Kelly, I am in agreement with you. James, Jam and Music Man, rest in peace. James David Frank. Yes. Josh Boyd, Netflix just released a 4-part docuseries called Pepsi Where's My Jet, about a guy who won their giveaway for a free jet in 96, and they said it was a joke and it went to court. Looks good. Oh, that's cool. I saw that. I saw the thing about Pepsi and I was like, what is this? But I didn't click on it. I'll give it a shot, but those big gulps call me at 7-Eleven. No, hey, if you're a soda drinker, you're a caffeine drinker in general, it's hard to get off it. Just like cigarettes, it's hard to stop. In the Walking Dead series finale, Carl was there hidden in the crowd. I heard that. I heard he had a little cameo in there. Didn't see him, and like it wasn't good enough for me to worry about going back to try and find him. Knowing he was there was kind of cool. Tracy Lord's Yum Yum. That is definitely one that went from acting to porn. The video shop where you and What Movie One had the feel a blockbuster should have popped. Yes. That guy in his little shop definitely had more of a blockbuster feel than the pop-up. looked like it did. Yeah. Ron Jeremy and Lord of the Cock Rings. Yeah, Ron Jeremy did some like indie movies and stuff, but I don't know that Ron Jeremy really qualifies as a crossover because the movies he did were bad. Speaking of being old, I just had your second hip replacement surgery last month. Oh yeah, Sean, I remember you talking about that. You were going to be in the hospital when I was out there in Boston. You were in the hospital. Hopefully you're healing up well and quickly from that. You'll take the Alex Rider. That was a fun show. Hey, BN, I didn't offer Alex Rider yet. I didn't put that one out there. But we'll see. Wheel of Doom for the season. There you go. There you go. Can't wait for your first replacement parts. It is Bluetooth. I think, okay, I'm missing. You guys were talking about something else I missed. Those movies go in the pool. Yeah, that's what we need. What's super chats to throw movies in the pool, or watch them and cut them in half, right? Is that what we're gonna do? Alex Rider was an Amazon Prime TV show. Okay, nice. Need to bring back your long hair. Yeah, bring back the 80s. Yeah, no, it takes a long time for that hair to grow, and it drives me nuts. I don't know that I'll ever get it back that long again. Time for a swim. Yeah, there you go. Now I need to get back out to Vegas, man. And this time of year, it's freezing cold. I'm not going to do no $20 jump in the pool. It's going to have to be a little more than that. We shall see. Must have been a Wet Movie One's box, right? No. You know what? And that's the thing. Like, I'm sure like Wet Movie One will be down with this, especially like Alex Rider, probably Wet Movie One, Fantasy Island. His mom will probably be down with that for sure. Like, it seems like maybe something his mom will be down with. You love TV shows, you're in. Okay. The Pain Boss, the Pain, yeah. No, please, God, no Fantasy Island. All right, okay. The Monkey, as a newer content creator, have a question on getting drama thrown at you. Why do you people make me rethink you on YouTube? Do people have to be so rude and lie about me? So, Monkey, so if you're a content creator, you have to do two things. You have to do one, ignore haters. Oops, I said ignore haters. and the other thing you have to do is make sure that you just, if you're going to do like a show that and your channel and you talk politics, great, but understand the other side. Like if you do a Democrat talk show, the Republicans are going to hate you, or vice versa, and you're going to get a lot of negative comments. If you do anything and people that really hate it, they're going to come at you. So you got to really kind of decide what you want to talk about. And something like this, if I started talking politics, half of you are going to be like, screw you, OGP, I'm out. So you got to pick what you're doing, and you got to ignore haters. People come at you and they do stuff to bug you. You just ignore them. You move on with your life and you don't worry about them. And eventually they get bored and they go away. You're 3 years soda free. Decent. Nice. Maybe one day I'll be able to say that. Maybe. I don't know though. Everything delicious is bad for us. Veggies are more expensive than beer. So yeah, right, Jesse. No, you go to the store and you try to buy stuff to eat healthy. It is freaking expensive. It really is. Eating healthy is not cheap. And I think that is by design. I really think it is. They want us, these companies want us to eat their crap that they can charge us for. And that's addictive because, hey, I don't mind some broccoli. I don't mind some cauliflower, but it's definitely not addictive. I never have like woken up at 2 a.m. and been like, man, I need me some broccoli. But I have woken up at 2 a.m. going, man, some chocolate cake would be bomb right now. So I think they want us on that bad stuff. You found the Blu-ray Hansel and Gretel at Dollar Tree a while back. Heard Wet Movie One say Master Chaos had something to do with that. Had no idea. So there are, Nick, there are a couple different, or at least a couple different Hansel and Gretel movies. If you look on the back of yours, and I can't remember which one, but look on the back of yours and go down and look at the writers. Master Chaos has written a bunch of movies, so maybe that one is, but you'll see his name on the credits on the back of the box. So if that's the one that Master Chaos was involved with, Jose Prendes is his name. Blackbeard, what's up? Yeah, no, good to see you dropping in. Thanks for hanging out with us, Blackbeard. Sparkling ice water got you to kick your soda craving. Great carbonation and taste 0 calories. So Jessie, my brother was like telling me, oh, these, drinks are pretty good. He drinks like that sparkling water stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And, and there's been some other like sparkling drinks that I've come home and, and I've bought and I've tried and come home. And I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. It tastes like, when you go and you go to like whatever restaurant and you get a soda and it's like they're out of syrup and it's just a bubbly water. And how horrible that is to me. Those sparkling waters, they all taste like that. I've tried a bunch of them and I just can't do it. OGP has Tiger King and a new Tiger King documentary. Hey, there you go. I can get the handlebars instead of the full goatee, and then dye it blonde, right? And I can go out and wrangle some tigers. Hell yeah. Sorry, I was early on the Alex Rider. Yeah, I don't know that. So here's the thing. I gotta, when these companies send me stuff, I got to, review it and talk about it. And that's, kind of what we're doing today, with opening these and talking about them. And, they understand that Alex Rider, maybe that's something I'll check out. So I don't, maybe I'll give it away. We'll see. But Fantasy Island, I hope they understand. And I appreciate them sending it, but I hope they understand Fantasy Island is something that I cannot get by. I won't be able to make it through one episode without falling asleep. it's not my cup of tea. So, but we shall see. Maybe the Alex Rider, maybe I'll watch it on Amazon Prime and then maybe we'll get out if it's not my thing. Jessie, I do like the black cherry one. Got to be ice cold though. See, and that's what like black cherry. I remember like black cherry sodas or black cherry like Kool-Aid or whatever back in the day I was down with, but the bubbling water stuff I can't get behind. Yeah, hip healing good. Okay, good. I'll be practicing for Boston Marathon 2023. Nice. That'll be cool. And I'll expect to see pictures of you there, Sean, at the marathon. And that's on Patriots Day, right? Is that usually when they do the Boston Marathon? I give that burp 2.5 stars out of 5. When did I burp? It's been a while since I burped, right? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I burped and I forgot. I don't know. It's by design, 100% agree. Yep, no, you're right about them wanting us to eat crappy food. It was 5 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke, so 10 liters, sometimes more. Definitely, that is a problem. I thought I was bad, but that's bad. That's bad. Everyone needs to grow a garden. Yeah, if you have your own garden, get your own vegetables and stuff. Yeah. Monkey, thank you. Your words helped. They made me feel better. Was 3 sizes too small. Thank you for the wise words. Hey, you just gotta ignore like haters and stuff. Just gotta ignore them. You dig broccoli with extra cheese sauce. Hey, Indrid. So don't get me wrong. If there is cheese sauce, I am putting it on my broccoli. And Wet Movie One's gonna give me shit about it. But I could do broccoli, on its own without any sauce or anything. Just because it's healthy. It's not the greatest thing ever, but I don't hate it. But man, that cheese sauce is hard to pass up, especially when you're at the buffet and they got that cheese sauce. You got to do it. Sparkling water blows. Just use straight water. You're just trying to replace soda with soda light. Yeah, DC. And that's if I'm not drinking my Diet Coke, it's just straight water. I'm okay with that. Yep. YouTuber feature man, 87 drinks root beer every day for 60. Wow, that's a lot of root beer. James, what's up, James? You're gonna start calling that stray cat that hangs out in the circle butthole every chance he has. Just shows you his butt. It seems so fitting. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about, James, but okay. All right. Jessie, please try fruit punch sparkling ice. It tastes like tiki punch Shasta. I agree that sparkling drinks taste like horseshit, but specifically sparkling ice brand is good. All right. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. One Real Nerd, what's up, One Real Nerd? There's a difference between seltzer waters and these ones. Okay, all right. Antonis in the house. What's going on, Antonis? How you doing? Yeah, every video he has a 2-liter in him, but it's not 5. I'm sure it takes him a while to drink full 2-liter. He has a budgeter. Okay, all right. Oh, you're talking about the guy that drinks all that stuff. Yeah. Hey, no, it would take anybody to drink a 2-liter because of the carbonation. You can't drink it all at once. You have to spread that out. That carbonation will make your stomach exploded. I forgot whatever. I forgot what I forget, Kevin. What I forget. You like cheese and cheese on top of cheese. One Real Nerd, I'm with you. Cheese is good. We like cheese. I'll take broccoli with extra dairy and fat. There you go. Black cherry is your second favorite to fruit punch. Okay, nice. It's an older show, but have you ever watched Jericho with Skeet Ulrich? That was an awesome show. Nick, I loved Jericho. I really loved that show. It was very good. And I wish that we would have got more. It was just 2 seasons, right? I really wish we would have got more of that. Kevin Hampton, the burp. The burp. Are we talking about the burp like we're talking about the Jackie? This the Jackie. The Jackie. Are we talking about the burp? We're talking about burps? We talking about burps? Your favorite movie of all time? Rock Metal Guy 5. Silence of the Lambs. I can't think of anything that I would like better than Silence of the Lambs. That's Silence of the Lambs, The Shining, Goonies. Yeah, I'd say Silence of the Lambs, my favorite. J Muse, Snoochie Boochies. What up, J Muse? You could drink one of your 2 liters in your 5 bottles a day phase for 30 minutes. Oh, so you could drink a whole 2 liter in less than a half hour. Now in a half hour, it's kind of spread out. So I could see that, but yeah, that's a lot of soda. If you're drinking 5 a day, woof, that is a lot. That is a lot. So that was interesting. So, well, hey, Biovision, thank you very much for sending out these cool items here. And yeah, maybe we'll do a Fantasy Island giveaway here in a few minutes. But let's see. A couple other things that I wanted to talk about. And Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are making their own production company because they're feeling like the streaming platforms are hoarding up all the money. They're not paying the artists. They're not paying the filmmakers, the people like the sound technicians or the cameramen and all that. So Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are making their own company where they want to give more back to the filmmakers. And I think that is pretty cool. Looking forward to what they come out with. And we'd seen, Matt Damon recently in an interview was talking about just that, where the film has been so focused on the streaming release and not so much physical media or anything else anymore. And so you have to make movies that fit that fit those target audiences. And you can't make movies that are, more going to be designed for people that like physical media. And so for them to go out and put their money where their mouth is, I think that's kind of cool. Hopefully they come up with some good content because, together in the past, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have obviously done some good stuff. So hopefully that is a sign of good things to come. But then also another kind of merger that's interesting, and I'm not sure if I like this idea or not, but Blumhouse and Atomic Monster are in talks to merge, where James Wan and Jason Blum apparently are in intense or very serious talks. And those are, you think about Blumhouse, some of the stuff that's come out this year from Blumhouse, like I think The Black Phone was Blumhouse. So many different movies, and we won't talk about one recent movie that came out from Blumhouse that was, but those 2 companies have put out some great stuff. And so you put their minds together, maybe you get even better stuff. But I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. As long as it doesn't mean less content, I'm okay with it. But interesting that Blumhouse and Atomic Monster may merge. And then also, and I probably should have mentioned this right, after or along with talking about the folks that passed away recently. And the Jay Leno was, he was hurt in that fire in his garage, and luckily his friend was there to save him. They just released pictures, and I don't have them. I'm sorry. Pictures of him getting out of the hospital, and man, Jay Leno, his whole neck and arms and everything are all just mangled from that fire. Feel very bad for him. I've always loved Jay Leno. I enjoyed him. I think he was the best Tonight Show host. I mean, Johnny Carson's classic. But Jay Leno was more my era, and Jimmy Fallon's okay. He's okay, but I think he's more about like the gimmicks and the games and the goofiness that go on, and he's not, he can't interview people like Jay Leno could. I think Jay Leno just was more, just a better like stand-up comedian or whatever, kind of off the cuff stuff, where I think Jimmy Fallon really relies on that script. And so, I don't know. It's very sad to see what happened to Jay Leno, and hopefully speedy recovery to him. And hopefully not too many of his cars were damaged in that fire, because he is known to have a lot of cars in that Van Nuys garage where he was at the time. So we'll see about that, but speedy recovery to Jay Leno there. And then talking UFC, there's no fights this weekend because of holiday and stuff. So we get another fight night, like a UFC Las Vegas, whatever. I think December 3rd, but this week, no fights. And this past weekend was a very lackluster card as it was. But then Derek Lewis was in the main event, but then he had some illness, and so he backed out of the fight. And so that made that card abysmal. It was just a terrible card, and a bunch of no names on it. But Derek Lewis, man, like how many times is he going to do stuff to piss off Dana White? He has to be on his last leg with the UFC. I cannot see, unless he gets in there and starts, doing really well in the octagon again very soon. It wouldn't surprise me to see Lewis cut at some point, because it's just like either his fights are boring, or he gets his ass kicked, or he doesn't show up. Like I don't know. He's not my favorite fighter. I don't really dislike the guy or anything, but people are expecting you to show up. You're the main event. Show your ass up and fight. And they say it was some illness or whatever. Like, dude, you're going to be fighting in a couple days. Keep your ass isolated so you don't get sick. And this is COVID or not. You shouldn't be out running around or wherever where you could get an illness. You should be training. You should be with your trainers. You should be, preparing for this fight. And the fact that you're getting some illness, and you killed the main event, like, shame on you, Derek Lewis, for getting whatever event or whatever illness that you got so you couldn't fight, and hopefully, he's really okay and gonna get better. On a personal level, I don't want to see him suffer or anything, but dude, you're the damn main event. You need to have your ass there. No fights this week. And then Christmas. So the new Christmas Story movie is out. I haven't watched it yet. I will at some point, but it's a Christmas movie. I'm like, let's wait and do Christmas a little closer to Christmas. And then another thing I want to talk about was Creepie has added some more guests. Felissa Rose has been added. Robert Mooks, I think, has been added. So more people being added to Creepie. So if you live near or you're thinking about going to Creepie, definitely give them a follow. Their link still somewhere down below here. Man, Creepie, man, Nick is just adding people left and right. So it's going to be an amazing show in February there. So let's see here. Let me get back where the comments were, where I kind of left out. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Sean, what's up, Sean? How you doing? Kill a Care Bear. Put a bolt in a cup of soda and it will disintegrate over time. Legal poison. I know. And that's I even tried that with, was it regular Coke and a penny or something? But you drop the penny in there and you get the nastiest, dirtiest penny. You drop it in there for a couple minutes and then you take it out and wipe it off, and all that crud comes right off and it looks brand new. It is nuts what the stuff does to you. But like I said, it's just so good. It's just so good. I just can't stop. If the money trickled down and not just profit of the studio, it might make movies great again. TC, maybe, but even if the money trickled down, you still have to get the scripts and everything approved and through the executives and through these companies. And they have these stupid PC cancel culture filters that everything has to make it through, where you can't risk offending anybody. So much stuff, wouldn't get through no matter what, even if it is good. Like the music industry change and people don't buy records with the same movies. Unfortunately, the physical media is coming to an end. In Killer Care Bear, it really is. It is slowing down. We see it. The stores are having fewer and fewer movies on their shelves. Their sections are getting smaller. Just physical media really is. It is a dying platform, and I understand it. But for those of us that love it, it's still there. But yeah, with like CDs and records and music in general, man, it has been, like a long time since I bought music. And you know what? The last thing I bought, this was years ago, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Sinistalker and I were out in Vegas, and the car that I had at the time still had a CD player. My cars now don't have CD players, and I forgot my music at home. And so we were, I think it's Zia Records, and I picked up, what did I pick up? I picked up 2 CDs. I think, I don't even remember what I bought. I don't even remember. It might have been like a Megadeth or Anthrax or something like that. Or Suicidal Tendencies. And then the other one, it was a hip hop album. And I can't remember, but it's been forever. And before that, it'd probably been even more than 10 years since I bought music. Ever since you've been able to, download it. And this goes in my car, and this is 32 gigs, and it's like full, and it's just music. So I got 32 gigs that I just stick in the thumb drive in the car, and that's how I roll now. But yeah, music, it's even more like worse, than more of a dying platform than movies for whatever reason. But yeah, music, man, just, you can't even, it's like you buy a car now, there's not even a place to put a CD. So you download the album and there it is. And my problem with that is, so I had like whatever platforms where I downloaded albums and I paid for them, and then I wanted to burn it on CD. So because I still got like a disc changer in my garage, I wanted to burn it on CD so I could play it in the garage, and it wouldn't let me burn it. It was like, nope, you download it as the digital media, and that's all you get. So I was like, what? Screw this. Hello, Napster. Like, I'll just go that route, and that way I could burn it and still play it in my garage. Let's see. Bones and All looks like a really good messed up love story. Okay. I don't think I've heard of that one. Oh no. Yeah. Bones and All. You know what? I saw like a teaser or something for that on, I think on Netflix, right? I think that's something new coming out. Yeah. Two big companies merging, use more basic trash. Yeah, you're probably right, Jessie. I wish some new Westerns would come out. I think it's a dying genre. Indrid, it definitely is. Westerns, we've had like Hateful Eight, or what was the one with 7? Something 7 or whatever. But are those like true Westerns, or are they kind of like set in like a Western setting? I don't know, but yeah, Westerns is very much a dying breed. Yeah. Don't watch Tonight Show hosts anymore. They're very cruel towards, yeah. No, Andriotis, and I get that. The and I don't even remember his name. The dipshit that took over for Jay Leno, or not Jay Leno, the dipshit that took over for David Letterman, whatever that guy's name is. I don't even care. He is so angry. And even Jimmy Kimmel now. Like, what the fuck happened to Jimmy Kimmel? Where he used to be funny, but now it's just this anger and this hate for Republicans. And I'm not going to get into politics at all, but it's one side, and the anger and the hate that they spew, it's hard to watch. Agree or disagree, they're not jokes anymore. We used to, back in the day, you would get Saturday Night Live. They would make fun of Clinton, cigars, saxophones, his cool talking and all that stuff. They would make fun of George Bush. They'd make fun of Obama. They make fun of everybody. Ever since Trump came out, it's just been hate. And I get it. There's a lot of hate driven in politics from both sides. But when that's it, like you have to experience that negativity and that hate every single time. It's hard to watch. I don't want to see stuff where people are just hating on each other, whether you agree or disagree. It's hard to watch. And so, no, late night TV is dead. Like Jimmy Kimmel is just an angry crybaby bitch. I just cannot stand Jimmy Kimmel anymore. And and it's funny because like Adam Carolla is absolutely hysterical. And I remember when Jimmy Kimmel first got his show, and like that first week, he had like the guests, like Snoop was there and Adam Carolla was there and everything. I was like, oh, this is great. I loved it. And for even the first few years, like Kimmel was great. But now it's just this hate, just this agenda. And I don't know if that's coming from above or it's just him or whatever. But damn, man, the hate, it's hard to watch. And him and the guy that took over for Leno or for Letterman, those two guys are horrible. And like I said, with Jimmy Fallon, it's just like, yeah, there's some of the guests are funny, some of the little games they do are funny. But he's just like, oh look, I got messed up hair. I'm a funny guy. My hair is messed up. Like dude, you're not funny. You're not funny. You have some funny stuff that happens, but you're not funny. You definitely know Jay Leno. You're definitely not one of the legendary Tonight Show hosts. And even Conan, like, I thought Conan got screwed because I loved Conan. His show was great. He was funny. Like you went and saw him a couple times. He was just a funny dude. And I like, the fact that Conan pops up on YouTube from time to time and stuff. His videos are funny. But what happened to him with the Tonight Show sucked. And then going back to Jay Leno. Okay, fine. I like Jay Leno. But then, moving on from Jay Leno to like Jimmy Fallon was like, what? But yeah, I get it. They're targeting everything as young. And that's the frustrating thing is the things that we love, we're targeting a young audience. So Mark Hamill's getting old. We got to kill him off and we got to replace him with a young female. We got to target the young audience. And so everything is about getting rid of the old, staying young. And it happens in music, where, you have, the young people don't want to listen to the old people, even if their music is way better or whatever. But that's one thing for people who are my age, like, Gen Xers or what, I don't even know what I really fit into. But if you're in your late 30s, you're even 30s, 40s, 50s or older, when we would listen to music, of course, when we're young, we'd be like, oh, I don't, I don't like that. Or our dads would be like, what crap are you listening to? But we grow up and like now, man, I listen, most of the music I listen to was made before I was born or before, before I was even into music or appreciated it, like listening to Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath, some of these older bands, or even like a Neil Diamond, some of this old good music. Elton John just had his final performance. Some of this good music from way back in the day, that now these kids are like, oh, no, I can't listen to that. At least back in the day, we could appreciate, different types of music and stuff. And now these kids, it's, there's nothing made with an actual instrument no more. It's all computers. And we all go to these venues where we jump up and dance and watch people with their laptop going, like, I feel bad for these kids because they don't get to appreciate what real art is. And I'm sorry, some dillweed with his laptop bouncing and going, yeah. That's not art. You're taking somebody else's music, you're mixing it up, and you're bouncing up and down. And these poor kids, and that's what they're getting as music nowadays is just garbage. So it's unfortunate. And I know I sound like an old guy rambling on about that, but the whole the late night talk show stuff, unfortunately, that is dead. That is dead. And my favorite probably of all time, Craig Ferguson. I don't think he'll ever come back to late night, but man, I loved Craig Ferguson. I used to watch Jay Leno as a kid, but now watching old episodes YouTube, I'm down with Letterman. Jimmy pandering to higher ups too much to make the fake laugh makes you want to slap him silly. Yeah. That to me goes for both Jimmys. Like Jimmy Fallon, not as much as Jimmy Kimmel, but here's the thing. When way back in the day, I did not care for Letterman. I liked Leno. And then for a while, I was like, I really got into Letterman. And then I would watch both of them. And you know, they were just, they were funny, talented guys. And this new breed of, it's like, it's not bad enough that we have to watch the news and the news has an agenda and they want to convince you, oh, you know, we don't know if you believe in global warming, so we're shoving this shit down your throat. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We don't need it shoved down our throat all the time. Maybe you believe in COVID, maybe you don't. We need to shove it down your throat all the time. You know, oh, we hate Trump. We got to shove it down your throat all the time. Or we hate Nancy Pelosi. We got to shove it down your throat all the time. So, like, can we just get the news? Can we just get the news? Can we just get a comedy show that's just funny? And that's why, you know, like Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan, Bill Burr, some of these guys, these brilliant, brilliant comedians, they really been addressing it a lot lately about this, you know, this cancel culture shit that we're living in right now. And it's just frustrating. It's frustrating that it's gone into movies, it's gone into TV. I mean, it's completely taken over the news. So you don't know what to believe because you feel like there's an agenda driven behind it. So it's frustrating, but it really has impacted, you know, what we get to watch as far as entertainment. Jay Leno, God bless him and his family. Heal up, right? Jay's got a massive collection of cars. No, for real. Jay Leno's collection of cars is insane. And yeah, I would just, even having one of them would be cool. Watched Jimmy Fallon in the beginning, but the show got worse as it went. I watched Jimmy Fallon. Okay, same kind of comment. Love Derek Lewis, but don't put the dude as the main event. Right, I'm with you. No, you can put him on a main card, but do not put him as a main event. Yep. Sean, yeah, hey everybody, if you would hit the thumbs up, that'd be really cool. Never a fan of Leno. Letterman, more your style. Loved Carson too. Yes, you're that old, Chester. No, I remember watching, I mean, fairly young, but I remember Carson being on, and I remember watching like reruns of Carson, and and yeah, Carson was funny. But entertainers, his guests were so much better back then. You know, like when you turn on a late night talk show tonight and you get a talentless hack who is on there because, you know, they have a TV show like the Kardashians or some of these people that they're not talented. They're just on there because they're famous. That stuff drives me nuts. Whereas back in the day, you sit there and you could have watched, you know, the Tonight Show, and maybe you saw Don Rickles, maybe you saw Frank Sinatra, maybe you saw Dean Martin, maybe you saw Carol Burnett, you know, some of these super talented people. And now you just get these hacks. They're like, oh, I'm pretty, so I'm on TV. You know, like I let Ray J put it in my butt, so now I'm on TV. You know, and so like I want to be famous, and my sisters want to be famous too. So they're gonna go get naked and be, you know, slutty so they could be famous. And it's sad that's what it's come down to. And now there are some talented people. There are some talented people, but very few of them. You know, like a Bruno Mars, like The Weeknd, man, those guys got some pipes on them. And as much as I hate Ariana Grande for her whole like, you know, but she was young, okay, you know, whole like donut licking incidents and her arrogance and all that. Ariana Grande is pretty talented, although some of her songs, all the words kind of blend together, but she can sing, you know. So there are some, you know, but there are some super overrated people too, like Beyonce. What the fuck is with Beyonce? That chick can't sing more than like 2 lines at once to save her life, you know, but yet she keeps winning awards. And Taylor Swift, you know, I don't watch these shows, but I hear the news, and, you know, first thing this morning, Taylor Swift wins 6 awards, including Artist of the Year. If you've heard any audio of Taylor Swift singing like without auto tune, she sucks. She cannot carry a note to save her life. She's a horrible singer. You know, but auto tune, and she's got a pretty face. So you put her up on the stage, and 50 million people love her. You know, I don't get it. It's unfortunate. You go back, and, you know, and she left country music. She just went in country to get her break, and then, you know, she does whatever shit she does now. But you go back in history and look at old country singers like even like Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, some of these, even I'm not talking back in the, you know, the 50s, I'm talking like 60s, 70s, 80s. You know, some of these, they were such amazingly talented singers and stuff. And now there's not that many of them. And singers now, they want to yell at you too. That we're in this age where everybody who watches the America's Got Talent and these type of shows, where you get like Simon Cowell, who's like, you need to like yell at the top of your lungs. You know, if you're not yelling the lyrics, like I can't, you know, hear them or appreciate or whatever. And so like Carrie Underwood, she's a great singer. But man, it's like I feel like anytime her song comes on, I feel like Carrie Underwood is like yelling at me, and I'm like, I got to turn the volume down or turn it off. I can't take that, you know. And I don't know if that's, you know, but at least she could carry a note. Where Taylor Swift, geez, man, she cannot carry a note to save her life. So, anyways, rant done. Moving on. Brian Sanchez, what's up, Brian Sanchez? Josh Boy, physical media will be around in stores, yes, but online there will always be that. F digital and not really owning those digital items. Yeah, because you don't, because that server, that platform shuts down, poof, it's gone. And it just like video games, you know, with all the video games being online now, once the server's gone, like PS2, when they shut down the PS2 servers, all your games that you would play online, you can't anymore. Like, what's the point? So yeah, I'm not a fan of everything being digital. I remember Columbia House and BMG, 9 cassettes for a penny. No, and I remember getting those boxes. I did it. I signed up, and you get the box in the mail. You open it up, and there's like all the little cassettes lined up in there. Yeah, that was, man, back in the day, right there. Good stuff. But then you're on the hook. Now you're on a membership, and you got to buy so many more afterwards and all that. Yeah, crazy. Man, so long ago. I don't know when they stopped doing that, but I know I got into that in the late 80s, early 90s. Rust is coming out even after the death. I know. And Alec Baldwin, he's another guy that is a old drunken bastard with an opinion that he thinks everybody needs to know. If he would just do his Donald Trump impersonations, which he's good at, if he would just do that and leave it alone, you know, or even speak your mind, but this constant hammering us with, you know what? I am Alec Baldwin and I hate Donald Trump. I am Alec Baldwin. I hate Donald Trump. Like, enough, dude. We heard you. We know. Do your jokes, move on. But this anger, this hatred that these celebrities spew on us, it's too much. I can't take it. And in my opinion, I have directed movies. I have been on set of many, many movies. I know how handling a gun should happen on set. And before an actor points a weapon in the direction of another person, which should never happen, a real gun should never be pointed at another person, because camera angles and stuff, you don't need to do it. But before you point a gun and pull the trigger, you are responsible for acknowledging and inspecting that gun and making sure it's not loaded. And he did not do that. And so, in my opinion, Alec Baldwin should be in jail for not murder, but for involuntary manslaughter. He should be going to jail. He is in the wrong, and it sucks at that movie. That movie should go away. It should go away, you know. But I'm sure Alec Baldwin and his people went and paid off, you know, that poor lady that died, the cinematographer. They poured off, or you know, they paid off her family probably to make that all go away. But just horrible. That Rust movie should never see the light of day. Old Henry was really good and basically a Western. Yeah, Old Henry, good movie. Jimmy Fallon even strangled Elmo on a holiday special. You can find it on YouTube. All right. Just watched the Bone Tomahawk. Was it considered Western? I don't know. That I haven't seen. Kimmel boils your blood. His rhetoric is blatant and accepted. Yeah, no. Here's the thing. The beauty of being an American, and not just America, but a lot of countries now, where we get to vote and we get to vocalize, you know, and preach or whatever we want to do about what we believe in. We can say, I love this guy. I hate that guy. We can all do it. But unless your target audience is only people that hate certain people, you know, then you should really not do it. Because for me, even if, let's just say, like, there are people, and I'm not even going to get into it. There are a lot of people who agree with things that I agree with politically that I cannot stand, just because that's all they do is talk and shove this shit down your throat. And I wish they wouldn't. I really wish they wouldn't. You still listen to vinyl, Sean? No, that's cool. And I love that vinyl's kind of making a little comeback. And like, that's one of the cool things. You go to Zia Records, and man, rows and rows of vinyl. I love it. And I got my dad's old record player out in the garage. I got it hooked up, and there's usually either like like a Beatles or a Rolling Stones or Led Zeppelin, or trying to think of some of the other, like I had Journey on there the other day, different old school bands that I love listening to. But my dad, like, his record collection, and my daughter had like been collecting records too, some newer stuff, some older stuff. But man, my dad had some like Metallica albums. He had Megadeth albums, Rush, like all kinds of different great music. And listening on vinyl is very cool. Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel jumped on the political material and only dumping on Trump. He lost half his audience. He just did a podcast where he actually admitted he lost half. No, he did. But I think he lost more than half, because he lost Trump supporters, and he lost the people that just hated the negativity. And that's what, and I know I'm kind of beating on this because, we've had, several comments about it. But the negativity, it's hard to watch that too much. You want to watch, you're watching entertainment for a break from reality, break from your life, the struggles of your life. You want to laugh a little bit, and then you hear this constant, bashing, and it's just like, man, enough. Can we just, have fun and move on, talk about something else? There's so many other things we could talk about. We don't need to beat on this stuff all the time. It was because of the political material. He wouldn't change it. Yeah, no. And that's, hey, that's on him. That's on him. Zero Foxtrot, anything Kimmel says. Yeah, no, yeah. So, and I follow you, Zero F's, Zero Fuckers on anything he says. Yeah. But his numbers are shit because, and he knows it. Yeah, no, and late night talk is down in general. It really is down in general, compared to, the 80s or the 90s, because we have so much else to watch. And that's just it. Somebody says something that you're like, yeah, Jesus, man, boop, click, change a channel. And that happens to me with TV shows and stuff too, where I'm just like, I don't need to listen to this crap. I'm moving on. OGP, love you some Adam Toyota Corolla. Yeah, Adam Carolla is funny. He's a funny dude, man. And he's one of those comedians that he's kind of like, he's not on the level right now, popularity wise, of obviously Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan, and guys like that. But he is one of those guys that's very outspoken about cancel culture and the bullshit that's going on and how it's impacting comedians. And I love that. I love it. You and your dad were never talked about politics. Let's talk about movies and music. Anyway, I got tickets for Aerosmith in Las Vegas in December. Decent, nice, man. Aerosmith is one of those bands that before they call it quits, I need to see. I've never seen Aerosmith live, and would actually love to see him. In fact, like I was watching, and I don't know when the video was from, but there was a video I just like scrolling through like TikTok or something, where or maybe like Instagram or something, but it was Steven Tyler was sitting there playing a piano, and he was singing Dream On, and then Slash comes out and he's playing guitar. And so then it's Steven Tyler and Slash performing Dream On, and like amazing, Dream On, one of the greatest rock songs of all time. It's just, it's epic, like goosebumps. And I would just love to see Aerosmith before they're done touring. What are your thoughts on cancel culture, canceling edgy jokes? It's nuts to think the Airplane, Police Academy. No, there's so many movies, even like Blazing Saddles, like number one, Blazing Saddles would never ever get made today, and it's disappointing. But yeah, movies like Police Academy and Airplane, a lot of those movies just could not get made today. It's frustrating. It's very disappointing. Are you referring to the Stern interview? Oh, oh, and how weird. I think it was on Howard Stern where Kimmel was talking about that. Yeah. Balzer, I like Leno and O'Brien, never been a fan of Letterman. And that's, hey, if you know, for me, watching them long enough, Leno and O'Brien, I loved them. You know, Letterman, I did not care for, but then he, you know, kind of grew on me. But at the end of his run, it was kind of like, he started to get very political. And so that it got tough. But man, Craig Ferguson, I absolutely loved Craig Ferguson. Eddie Murphy made a bunch of edgy jokes. No. Guys like Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy, even though they're black, and so you know, cancel culture now, if you were white and you made jokes about black people, you can't do that. You know, but even some of the stuff that Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor would say, you couldn't get done. It just couldn't, you know, nowadays. And it is frustrating, you know, even for them being black, you know, cancel culture would still come after them, just like cancel culture is trying to shut down Dave Chappelle, you know, and Dave Chappelle is like, I mean, dang, he is a funny dude, maybe the funniest comedian of his generation. But yeah, it's hard now. Sad Kimmel came from the Man Show and turned into this, right? No, and that's what it's like. And here's a comparison that is very interesting for me. You think about this, like, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel came from a show, the Man Show, where you had girls on trampolines bouncing. Like how you know, whatever, misogynistic or whatever that is, whatever you call that, right? And now for him being this political preacher guy, like, we don't want that shit from you. We want girls on trampolines. You know, we want that funny shit that made us enjoy your comedy. And so you're right, Jesse. And something I compare that to is Eminem. When Eminem first came out, like his first 3, 4, 5 albums, whatever, he was all about, like, you know, partying and, you know, and you know, screw it, you know, just, you know, whatever his attitude, you know, is kind of gangster. I'm driving around my dead wife, you know, stuff like that. And now his later music, Eminem has got like this preachy shit. You know, some of his newer music and his attitude, like Eminem. I'm sorry, Eminem, but I don't give two fucks what you think politically. I don't. Not at all. Not at all. I don't care about your politics. You made songs about, you know, like giving girls roofies. You made songs about killing your wife and riding around with your baby, with your dead wife in the car. You know, you made songs, you know, like all these type of songs. And now you want me to listen to your political views? Fuck you, Eminem. I don't care. You know, like Kimmel, I don't care about your political views. I care about the funny stuff you did that made me enjoy your music. You know, like I don't want to hear and guys like, you know, Dr. Dre, very smart, you know, a billionaire now. You know, Dr. Dre, maybe he has his political views or whatever. I don't know them. He doesn't go out of his way to make sure I know them. And that's like guys like Eminem, like, shut the hell up about it. You know, or you know, at least with Pink Floyd, we know Roger Waters has had this MO since the 70s about, you know, his political. Okay, I get that. You've been about that your entire career. Fine. But you didn't start out making movies about, you know, killing your wife, you know, making songs about killing your wife. So I don't want to hear this shit from these people. You don't get to flip because I enjoy you and then preach to me about politics. Like it's frustrating. Let's see. What happened to Jon Stewart? I don't know. I don't really know. Let's see. Hey, do you like the Run DMC song? It's tricky. No. And so I do. And it's funny because even my dad used to have like his ringtone on his cell phone was It's Tricky. And I'm sure some of my other family members and cousins and stuff, you know, have done stuff like that. But way back in the day, way back in the day, there was I was at, you know, with my parents. I was still young. I was at Magic Mountain with my parents, and we're sitting there eating kind of over by, if you've ever been to Six Flags Magic Mountain, over by the jet stream, you know, the like water ride thing over back there on that side, kind of near where Batman is and stuff now. Like there was like this food pavilion thing. We're sitting there eating, and at the booth right next to us was Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. They were all wearing their Adidas shirts, like the hats. I mean, it was like, oh my God, there's Run DMC next to us. And the hilarious thing was, before me or my brothers or my dad, which I don't think my dad would have recognized him, but before me or my brothers recognized him, my mom recognized him. she's like, hey, isn't that Run DMC? And then so you know, then we got pictures of Run DMC. So, you know, pretty cool stuff. But yeah, and this, I mean, we're talking like 1986, 87, something like that, like way back in the day. Yeah. Sean, Arsenio Hall. Hey, when Arsenio was on, I loved Arsenio. And then he went away. And then when he tried to come back, it didn't work. I don't know. I tried watching it. It didn't work. And you know who, when George Lopez had his late night show, like for a while, I was like, George Lopez was funny. And then George Lopez just got too angry and too political, and his show fizzled and went away. But Arsenio from back in the day was great, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I remember watching a lot of Arsenio way back in the day. Not when he tried to come back, whatever, you know, 10 years ago, whatever that was. Listen to old school hip hop rap music. Dominic, nice. That's cool. Yeah, hey, and that's like me and Fluffy Gamer, man. That's we all about that. Really Conan was your man, but got the shaft and booted off the show. He had on TBS. I think it just wasn't the same. No, TBS, because when you think of late night shows, you turn on your TV and you start, you know, whatever channel 2, whatever city you're in, and then whatever your CBS, your ABC, your NBC, you have your 3-night, you know, late night shows, and to have to go find TBS wherever the hell it is, channel 283 or whatever it is, you know, it didn't work. And so I think, you know, they did the experiment. His ratings went up for a while, but they never caught up to like the you know, the bigger shows. You know, and yeah, and it sucked, you know, for Conan that he fell into that. Antonis, did you see the first photo of Saw 10 being filmed? I have not seen any photos of it, but I know it is in the works. Web Movie One, your live was not in your YouTube feed. Yeah, you know what? You're not the only one saying that tonight. It is very, very weird. I don't understand, man. I don't. xAmyCakeyx in the house. What up, Amy? And the kids who think Metallica's good, they need to get smacked. That's funny. Yeah. Nope. So no, Metallica to me, Amy, we had you know, what are the Garage Days, and then, you know, we had Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, Justice, and then maybe like the Black Album. But after that, what happened, Metallica? And I know, you know, Lars is going to be like, I'm Lars Ulrich. I can do whatever I want. Like, great, more power to you. Make music I don't care to listen to. But you're right, Amy. So many people, they're missing out, you know, because it doesn't get much better than, you know, like the Master of Puppets album. Let's see, Indrid, Boston, Blackfoot, Boston, Fleetwood Mac, AC/DC. Saw a kid with a Metallica shirt the other day. Asked his favorite song. Kid said, "Who?" Love it. I love it. I love it. That is hilarious, right? They just wear these shirts because they're trendy. But no, I absolutely love AC/DC, Fleetwood Mac, Boston. Yeah, you know, great albums. You're great bands there. You know, and like, man, when I was growing up and I got to the point where I was buying music, it was more cassettes. I didn't buy much in the way of vinyl, but I had like every cassette AC/DC ever put out. And the frustrating thing with AC/DC was so many of songs, like I think it was was it Thunderstruck or whatever album, I can't remember, but you know, they put out an album and it was like 2 new songs and 8 old songs. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to us here? But I still love AC/DC. Absolutely love AC/DC. And, you know, and Boston and Fleetwood Mac, you know, as well. Yeah. We actually used to have live bands at weddings. I know, right? I know. Preach on, OGP. Agree. No, I got a bit of a rant today. I got a bit of a rant. No, my apologies. I hate being negative. We're all about, you know, loving what we love and enjoying, you know, movies and stuff like that. And you know, I don't mean to be all like grumpy or anything. I had no parent supervision as a child. I used to watch Howard Stern all the time. Hey, Howard Stern it took me a while to kind of get into them because, you know, the whole like shock jock thing wasn't really my cup of tea. Although, does anybody remember? And I think he's still out there somewhere. Bubba the Love Sponge. Bubba the Love Sponge was very funny back. I remember he was on the radio in the afternoons when I was in the Marine Corps, and I remember, you know, when I was injured and my job for a while was driving a shuttle back and forth across Camp Pendleton. Um, we, we'd be sitting there listening to Bubba the Love Sponge, and it's like he's on the radio in the middle of the afternoon calling women bitches, and the only words he didn't use were like, you know, shit, fuck, and the C word, which I'm not even going to say. But other than that, like anything, there was nothing off limits. It was very crazy, Bubba the Love Sponge. But him, Howard Stern, the kind of shock jocks. It took me a while, but then, but yeah, I enjoy Howard Stern shows. You know, I don't listen to that much like talk radio or anything anymore. And with him being like on Sirius XM and stuff, then now it's like I don't really ever listen to him. But yeah, you know, he definitely hooked me for quite a while there. We have one comedy show remaining, Curb Your Enthusiasm. And Jessie, you know what? Shame on me because I've never watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. One of these days, I need to check that out. That, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've never watched that either. I need to. Kimmel needs to go back to the Man Show days. You know, when he did the blackface Carl Malone. Yeah, no. And that's where, you know, the hypocrisy of some of these people when they want to preach to us. And it's like, you did this shit. You did this. You are guilty of the things you're preaching about now. Like, I don't want to hear it. Way up, dude. We're supposed to fight other countries, not with each other in America. No, you're right. And that's where it's the media now, and starts with the news companies. But the news companies have their parent companies, and ABC, CBS, all these companies. But they want us mad. They want the right, left at the, you know, mad at the left, and the left mad at the right, and they want us to hate each other, and it's frustrating. I'd rather just watch the news. Tell me, you know, about, you know, the road work that's going to happen, that's going to impact my life. Tell me about the weather. Tell me about, you know, the ball game. You know, tell me about you know, something big happen, even if it's, you know, has to do with politics. Tell me, you know, we passed a bill that's going to help fix homelessness. Tell me, you know, something good, but don't, you know, talk about like, you know, oh, you know, so and so likes Donald Trump, so now we're going to cancel him or whatever. Like, don't tell me that stuff. I don't care about that stuff. And it's like you turn on, and this could be because unfortunately I am stuck with Los Angeles news. And man, and you could say Los Angeles news because it's basically 30 minutes of TMZ. You know, and it's just, if it's not a high-speed chase or politics, it's Kardashians. It's like one of those three things. That's what we get in LA, and we're stuck watching that crap. And I just can't stand it. So I very, very, very rarely ever watch news anymore. Always watch Leno and Conan, never both Jimmys. Nocturnal, I'm with you, but Letterman for a while I would go back and forth. But Leno and Conan were always good to go. Yep. OGP, you let Ray J do what you do. I did not let Ray J do nothing to me. I did not, but but Ray J did something. He did something, and then now he made a woman famous because he did a little something. Carson was a magician, aka skeptic. Loved when he would call out the snake oil salesman for their BS lookup. Yeah, no, and no, Carson was good. Taylor Swift is awful. I'm with you. That's like everyone now thinks that Paris Jackson is great. Yeah, is Paris so? Way up, dude. Am I opening a can of worms here? Is Paris Jackson a singer? Because here's my thing. I don't even think that Paris Jackson has any Michael Jackson blood in her. But just because your parent was a good singer doesn't mean that you are. You know, and here's it. So, you know, talking about parents who are singers and their daughters, very, very few ever, you know, the pipes don't carry over from generation to generation. Now, John Lennon, great singer. Julian Lennon, not a bad singer. Not John Lennon, but not a bad singer. And I'm trying to think of, gosh, who was the singer? Her dad was like super, super famous. not Aretha Franklin. Who's the other one I'm thinking of? Her dad was super, super famous, and then she was famous. And then they did the song like after her dad died, and they put both their lyrics together. But what was it? Is it Together? Something I can't remember. But very few artists can, continue their parents' legacy in music. And Paris Jackson, man, I don't even know. Is she a singer now? Oh my gosh. Sampling nowadays is probably just so music companies probably have to pay royalties to real musicians like Marvel does their creators. Yeah. Now the industry bites a hand that feeds them, right? There you go. Ariana Grande is trying to be Mariah Carey 2.0, but at least she can sing. Yeah, Mariah Carey, she had some good songs, but Mariah Carey, she would do that like super high-pitched squealy stuff. I could never get into Mariah Carey music. Probably don't have to pay royalties. You know what? And Pastor Turns, you look at like royalty checks that a lot of people get, man, royalties, they do not get paid what they deserve. That is for sure. Taylor Swift writes songs about BF issues and all the dumb teen girls think they can relate and cling onto it. Here you go. Brian, for what I heard, OGP, the Jethro Tull making a new album. Wow. That is crazy. Jethro Tull, that's one of those bands. I mean, I don't know if they started in the 60s, but at least like the 70s. You're going way back there. That's cool. You love to hear bands like that. Or even like ZZ Top, like Billy Gibbons, pardon me for forgetting his name, but the three members of ZZ Top, the one not too long ago passed away, but Billy Gibbons, and keeping on with the band and everything, I love it, and ZZ Top, such great music, there's not much like that out there now, that you can actually get to go see and stuff. And other bands like George Thorogood. Remember the song Bad to the Bone or I Drink Alone? I absolutely love George Thorogood and the Destroyers. It's bands like that are just really, really talented. And I know ZZ Top and George Thorogood. I know I'm on like kind of like the Texas, the Southern rock kind of MO or genre there. But there's both of them such very talented, great bands, and you just don't get stuff like that now. Physical media will be a niche market like vinyl. The masses will consume digital and watch whatever they tell you. Exactly. Baldwin is suing everyone. I know. I heard him suing, and he's trying to put the blame on somebody else by filing lawsuits, and it doesn't work for me. I see right through it. Even Prop Gun, you can't point to other actors and say, "Yep, no, you can't. You don't do it." Russ is banking on all the controversy. You're right, Jesse. No, that's exactly what they're doing. I find it interesting that a German industrial metal band, Rammstein, is awesome. Sell out stadiums in the U.S., but nary a peep in the media. But everyone knows. Yeah, no. Hey, Rammstein, man, when we first, as Americans, were first exposed to them on the first soundtrack. What movie they were in? Was it shit, what movie were they in? It was oh boy, I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna start Googling, and that's gonna jack up my internet here. Why am I drawing a blank? What movie did they have music in? But anyways, they were part of a soundtrack, and it was like, oh, it was a great soundtrack, whatever movie that was. And then so we were exposed to them that way, and they're just amazing, talented band. And you see their shows and the pyrotechnics and the fire and all this stuff and the lasers and all that stuff. They put on one hell of a show, and that's where maybe bands like Metallica or Megadeth, they've kind of gotten this rut where they just come out with their instruments and play, and they got their big TV screens behind them, and they just go away. But man, the show that Rammstein puts on is amazing. What do you think of Randy Quaid? He's out there very negative. No, and Randy Quaid, dude like went bonkers, and him, I don't know if he's in Canada now or what, because he was like wanted for a while, and I don't know what's going on with him, but he's just one of those dudes that just completely lost his mind. And I just, I don't really ever listen to anything that Randy Quaid has to say. You tune in the late night guys for a break from the crap of the day, end of the day laugh, Kimmel and Colbert. Nah. Yeah, no, exactly. You just want to laugh, wind the day down, have some fun, but you don't want to beat up about politics on a show like that. I'm not a big fan of Avatar, but I just checked because tickets went on sale tonight and tickets are selling out. Wow. And here's the thing. I know Avatar's it's going to sell out because here's the thing. So many people talk bad about it, and maybe it's just like the trendy thing to do. You talk bad about it, but you still like it, or you still need to go see it or whatever. Or younger people, they're going to want to, they're going to want to watch it. But it's going to sell, and it may not break records like the first Avatar did. It might not be like Titanic or Top Gun 2 or anything like that, but it's going to make some money. Don't question that. Avatar 2 is going to make boatloads of cash. You had about 12 channels when I was a kid, and some of them were repetitive. Oh, like 3 ABC, 3 NBCs, right? No, and I remember, it's funny. I remember as far back as when we got our first cable box, and it was like this like slide bar thing. And so it started, I think, at like channel 2, and then it went up to like 29 or something like that. And you would like slide the little bar across, and it had the wire that went to the TV, and you would pick, and it was, and this is down in San Diego. And so like, channel 8 was CBS, and I don't remember the channel lineup down there now. Maybe 10 was ABC, and and like it was just very few channels. A couple PBSs. There was like, the whole like C-SPAN or whatever that was, public access. But then I remember when MTV came out, I think it was channel 29. It was like all the way down at the end was MTV. But yeah, there was, I remember, back in the day before that, you had like your TV knob. A lot of them had like, I don't know, 10 or 15 different options, and there just wasn't that much. And so you were forced into it. But it's funny because when you didn't have many options, it didn't feel like they were shoving shit down your throat like they are now, knowing you could just switch a channel. So it's very weird. It's weird how things have come about. Let's see. Hamburger Time. What's up, Hamburger Time? The greatest comedian, George Carlin. George Carlin. Yes, definitely one of the greatest comedians of all time. And no, he would have got wrecked. They would have been after him. Yep. Halloween Ends came out in December. That pretty early. Halloween 18 Kills came out in January. Yeah, Hamburger Time. I'm not really following you talking about like physical media or whatever. Halloween Ends sucked, and the crappier the movie, the quicker they come out. Physical media. Hayden, what's up? How you doing? Hey, have you watched 2007 movie called Ghost Rider, stars Nicolas Cage? Yes, and it was a pretty good movie. Not my favorite of all time, but it was a pretty good movie. Miss Plate Spinners. Are you talking about people that would spin plates? What's plate spinners? Chappelle, most talented comedian. He's up there. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Red Fox. Yeah, I'm with you. Dave Chappelle is on that level. Eminem made a bunch of dark and dirty songs. Can't take him serious, right? How are you supposed to take him serious? OGP Eminem song "Stand" freaked you out, right? No, and that's what he had, some crazy stuff. And I'm still so far behind in the comments here. I'm 20 minutes behind. My fault. Dr. Dre is one of the top rappers and DJ that actually is not following the bandwagon. Oh no, and DJ Quick. I love me some DJ Quick, man. Me and Fluff would be on the way out to Vegas just bumping some DJ Quick. Man, yeah. Man, but old school rappers like Dr. Dre, Mac 10, Dubsy, DJ Quick, man, like there's so many, that had good music, but all of them, the stuff they're rapping about, I definitely don't want to listen to them preach at me now. Arsenio Hall was good. Jason Voorhees was on there as guest. Oh, but like as Jason Voorhees, right? It wasn't like Kane Hodder showing up. I think wasn't it? I seem to remember like Jason being on there, like in costume, right? Rest in peace, Red Ranger, Green Ranger, White Ranger. Monkey, all I know is the Green Ranger passed away, and that sucks. I don't know, if any of them, or did he play all those? I know he originally was a Green Ranger, right? Black Album was great, and I've said, yeah. So the Black Album is like the first where Metallica started to kind of transition, and they got a couple really great songs on there. But it was just kind of like that first transitional album. And really for me, The difference between old Metallica and new Metallica is new Metallica, James Hetfield does not know when to shut up. Old Metallica, I mean, you were listening to music, you're appreciating the drums and the guitars. Now James just like, he's like most singers now, where they cannot, their voice has to be going the entire song, and that kind of started with the Black Album. So that's where the transition started. But I do enjoy the Black Album, but it's not to me on the level of the others prior to it. Do you own a record player? Antonis? Yes, a couple of them. Master Puppets is best as the Eddie Munson version, but running up that hill is quite a tearjerker. That's I don't follow you there. Cinestalker's in the house. What up, Cinestalker? And what movie was here a minute ago? Man, if you guys are chilling and want to jump on and bullshit for a while, what's going on? But Cinestalker in the house. What up, Cinestalker? Stern has lost the edge, but was expected. Well, they're not going to last forever. It's kind of like a sports talk. You look at like Jim Rome was like the king of sports talk for a while. And now he has, like time slot, at least maybe it's pre-recorded or whatever, but his time slot was shifted. And now you get Dan, what's his name? And, there's other shows on where Rome used to be and stuff. It happens. They fade. Walter Cronkite. Yeah, there you go. Right. We can stop politics, go back to movies, fun stuff. It's feeling a bit thick. We left right here. Okay. Deal. Nancy Sinatra was good. Yeah, no, Nancy. Nancy Sinatra. She was no Frank Sinatra, though. She was no Frank Sinatra. Thank you, Balzer. Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole. Yes, thank you, Balzer. Yes. Yeah, no, Natalie Cole was great. And Nat King Cole, is a legend. I mean, they're both legends now, but, unfortunately, I think even Natalie Cole passed away already. Lisa Marie Presley. Way up, dude. Are you making jokes? I don't think Lisa Marie Presley qualifies as being a great singer. But yeah, I know. And Mario says Lisa and Elvis. I don't know. No, but so here's the thing, Dominic. So with the Jacksons, you had, Janet Jackson, you have Michael Jackson, and all the other brothers from the Jackson 5. They were all very talented. But I don't know. I don't know that Paris even has any of the like Jackson blood in her. There's a lot of speculation, rumor that Paris Jackson, any of Michael Jackson's kids were like not really his biological kids. So I don't know. Elvis and Lisa did a duet with green screen. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't need to see that. Looks like this giveaway won't have it till midnight. Balzer, sorry. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're gonna get caught up on the comments here. We're 9 minutes behind right now. I'm working on getting caught up. We're gonna might take an hour to catch up on the comments. Sorry, Balzer. Julie Garland. Was Julie Garland Liza Minnelli's mom? Is she really Liza Minnelli's mom? I did not know that. Actress from Jeepers Creepers 2 died. Oh, what? And I hadn't heard that. That sucks. Would rather watch OGP than any other late night talk show. Well, Balls, thank you very much. Oh yeah. Channel 739. Yeah, F6 Scott. Yeah. NBC was on 39 before going like cable came along and it was channel 7 or whatever. Yeah. I remember that 739. Saw Weird Al many times, met him a couple times, Birthday Kiss cover band, and Genesis 2007 twice. Great shows. Nice. That's cool. And that's, man, live music, it does not get better than live music. Going to concerts, live music is the best. It is the best. Randy Quaid still in Vermont. Wow. Yeah, man, Randy Quaid, he got some issues. Jeepers Creepers actress Nikki Icox has passed away at age of 47 fighting leukemia. Oh man, that sucks. Bummer. Yeah, man, the celebrities are just falling left and right this year. Have you seen Exorcist 3? You just watched it last night. Watch it last night for your very first time. I don't know that I've ever seen Exorcist 3. Seeking Asylum from Star. Talking more about Quaid. Yeah, we're going to move on from Quaid. Megadeth better than Metallica. Amy, I am with you. I do like Megadeth better. Metallica's biggest mistake was parting ways with Dave Mustaine. Now Metallica, lots and lots and lots of great music, but man, but then Dave Mustaine, maybe we would have never got to hear Dave Mustaine's pipes. We would have been stuck with James Hetfield all the years. So, it really worked out for us as fans. We got both. But Metallica, they goofed with that. But no, Megadeth, man, so many great albums and stuff. And and watching, I remember seeing a video like a Metallica documentary, and it was like they would get the music, they would get the songs, like the instrument portion of the music out there. They would get all out there, and then James would get lyrics to kind of fit with the music and stuff. Where I feel like Megadeth, Dave Mustaine is writing music, like he wrote music about, I think a song about like his in-laws or something, passing away or something like that, or getting sick or something. I mean, his music is deep. It's really deep. Metallica has some good songs, some stuff like that, like Wherever I May Roam, or, even going back to, like One, the song One, so, I mean, they have some deeper stuff, but it seems like Megadeth has so much more with actual like substance to their lyrics. So, let's do it now. Okay. I made you all wait long enough. I'm sorry. Let's give away, Fantasy Island from Viavision. And so I'm going to type in something here. And as soon as I start to say this, you're going to type in, if you want to be in the contest. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, here we go. Sorry. I suck at typing when I'm trying to talk to you. Boom. So the contest has officially started right now. If you want to be entered to win a copy of Fantasy Island, type in Viavision down below here. Type in Viavision, and I will put you up on the Wheel of Doom, and we will give away Fantasy Island. And I promise we'll try and get off the rants here. We'll get back to good old fashioned talking movies and funs and fun stuff, and we'll get off the rants. I know I kind of went on a ranty rant, and I don't like being all negative, and I apologize about that. But we just got on a subject, and somehow went down that wormhole. So here we go. So wouldn't it be funny, to if I gave this away to somebody in Australia, and it came from Australia, and I had to mail it back to Australia? That would be funny. It would be funny. This would be making 2 trips across the Pacific here. But Chester, it is, let's see, mature themes, Sony DVD, recommended for mature audiences. I can't tell. If you got a 4K player, right? Your 4K player should play it. Format NTSC. You're good. Joe and the Asian women's feet here, man. What? Antonis, this is the Fantasy Island from 2021. It says from 2021. It's a season. It's a TV show, so not a movie. So it's a TV show. Rants are great. Rants are great. Sabatru, wherever I may roam, the God that failed, of Wolf and Man. Yeah. No, they got some good ones. Yeah. Okay, so let me pull up the Wheel of Doom. Let's see where we go here. Where do we go? Where is the wheel? There we go. And so we are. Oh, cancel. What is this? Who are these people? Wow. I don't know who those people. It must have been generic names on there or something. I'm looking at a bunch of names that I did not recognize. I'm setting it up now. There we go. Close that ad. No free ads. No free ads over here. Okay, let me add this to the screen here. Here we go. We're gonna do a giveaway. We didn't do a giveaway last week. I should give away 2 things tonight, huh? What do you think? Should I give away 2 things? Should we double up that wheel? Should we double up the wheel? Should we do 2 giveaways tonight? What am I trying to add? Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Who wants 2 giveaways? Who wants 2 giveaways tonight? Should we do 2? Should we? Huh? Okay, so I'm going to go back, and where did I click start? And I'm going to start entering everybody's name. So you know how I am when I type. I suck. Balzer was the first. Look at that. And while I'm at it right here, before we go too far into this, I should acknowledge the channel members and the support for the channel here. Balzer, man, coming through with the huge super chat the other night, and all the memberships that you've gifted. Really, absolutely love you, Balzer. Appreciate it so much. Ray Marquez, Once Custom Figures, Antonis, Indrid, the Wicked Network, Ruben Villa, and I'm cheating because I'm reading it right off the bottom there. Sorry. Jessie Torres and XAmyCakeyx, rather than going, I just saw it right there at this time. So all you channel members, appreciate you so much. Appreciate the support. And you know, Balzer, everything you've done for the channel, really, it's been huge. And you know, and Antonis, you know, coming through quite a bit, you know, a lot of support, a lot of love out there for the channel. So please forgive me for my rant this evening. We went on a bit of a rant there. So here we go. Kevin H. I'm just going to go with H, but it's Kevin Hampton. We know it's Kevin Hampton. B and Chili in the house. And Joe writes, let's see. Where did Joe go? Vision, close enough. I don't get on you for typos. Look, I'm typing via vision now. What am I? See, I told you I'm horrible at typing and talking at the same time. I'm over here typing via vision when I should be typing in Joe W. Joe is up on there. Major Reeves. And then we got TC in the house. Jessie. And then we got Chester. Slide down a little bit. I got to slide down here. Dear God, what have you done? I don't know. What have you done? Are you quoting Metallica lyrics? Let's see. Yeah, so we're at Antonis now. Then Sean, and I will make sure. I will make sure that we, if there's different Seans, that we are aware of who is who. This is what was nice. Like the time that What Movie One was on, What Movie One kind of took over for me to talk while I was doing this. And let's see. So then we got Eddie, then we got Joe, being Chili, love you some TV shows. Chester, region free. I think we talked about that. Brent, we are down to Brent. TM, Brent M. And then we are F6 Scott. And Indrid Sabatru, where I think we okay, that's what I saw those. Yeah. Oh, come on, Rand. Oh, yeah. So I saw those comments as we were going along here still. Indrid, I did not see you enter the contest yet. Indrid, did you enter the contest? I did not see you type in. Did I miss it? And also, and I got being Chili, yes. Oops, get back up there. And let's see here. The rants are not too bad. We all hate a lot of the same things that make what we like similar. Yeah, no, TC, and that's what I'm with you. And that's what I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, pick a side on politics. I just hate like when that stuff, like politics in general, are like shoved down your throat. And so we got Mario coming through. Mario V right here. Doomed. You're all doomed. The wheel of doom is gonna do it. Oh, there you go, Indrid. Okay. And Antonis, did you enter, Antonis? Yeah, I got you. Okay. Major Reeves, I got you on there. TC, I got you. Dominic, we got to get Dominic in here. See, okay, and let's see. BC says 2 and do 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, so it looks like I'll double the screen like we did last time, and we will see. And Indrid, I got you now. I got you. Sean, are you entering the contest? 10 giveaways. 10 giveaways. I don't have 10 things to give away. I don't have 10. But we'll do 2. We'll do 2 for sure. So let's see. And so Indrid, I got you there. Sean SKR, I don't have you. Did you want to enter? If you wanted to, you got to type in Viavision to be entered. We'll go 2 more minutes to get everybody entered. You have till 7:32 on my clock right here. So Viavision, you have to type in Viavision if you want to be entered. I think I'm caught up. But now here's the question. We're going to give away Fantasy Island. What else are we going to give away? What else are we going to give away? Let's see. I know I got some goodness over here. I know I do. Did I not? Oh, no. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. I don't want to. Okay. I'm looking. Sorry. I know I'm being boring right now. Sorry. Okay. I think I know what we'll do. Let's see. And yeah, I can't get with that yet. That okay. So I think we'll do Fantasy Island, and then we'll do another copy of Hansan. I know how much you guys like the Mbop giveaway, so we'll do that. But I feel like okay. So, and I'm going to be completely honest about Hansan. It's a good movie, but it's a movie I'll probably never watch again. So that's why I am feeling like I'm going to give this away. So I think we'll do. Oh no, you know what? I can't give this away. I got to double up because I told I was going to give this to Master Chaos. I can't give that away. Sorry, I'll get something else. Fantasy Island. That's what we're doing first, and it's 7:31, so we got 1 minute. Okay, so OGP's under the gun here. What are we going to give away? Let's see. I know I got some stuff over here. Oh, you know what? We gotta hang on. Oops. Hang on, I'm coming back. Wait. Man, I'm like the best host. Should we do an autograph giveaway tonight? Should we do an autograph? I haven't done. Maybe I can do an autograph and. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm trying to find stuff I can give away. But should we do an autograph? How about that? We'll do. So out of here. Oh, I'm running low on autographs too. I'm running low on the autographs. Okay, maybe we'll do like a grab bag, like you can pick. So we'll do that. I had some other stuff here. Where's my? Dang it. I should have thought about this before doing a second giveaway because all my giveaway stuff is like currently out in the garage. But we'll do. Do I have any Japanese hentai? So let's see. Pull some from the personal collection. That's tough call. So okay. So Sean SKR, gotta get you in here. And let me see if there was anybody else because we're at 7:32 now. We have passed 7:32. And so yeah, no, definitely looking around for giveaways. Yeah, Chester says 1 is fine. Well, here we go. We're gonna start the 1 and we'll figure this out because I have a ton of stuff, but I actually had to walk out and go get it. All my giveaway goodies, they're out there. Oh, should I do this? Should I give away? Here we go. Let me take this down for a second. Should I give away a bottle of Wet Movie 1 Cola? Look at that. Look at that sexy beast right there. Should we give away a bottle of Wet Movie 1 Cola? It's blue, like the blue meth he likes to drink, or like his balls. They're blue. Should we give away Wet Movie 1 cola? Oh, that would be hilarious. We can wait. Walk it out. Me and Jilly says. So, well, we'll do this. We'll do this. Hang on a minute. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do because I got something. Wait. Where'd it go now? Where'd it go? Okay. This is what we're gonna do. I forgot that I promised Master Chaos the Hansan. I was gonna take it to him. I don't even know if I promised it, but I was gonna. He was saying he wanted to see it, and I was like, dude, it's yours. I'm gonna give away a copy of The Witch, the other one, and I'm telling you, this is between these two. I don't know which one of these is my favorite Well Go USA movie. So what we're gonna do is I have 3 autographs here. The winner of the second contest, the first contest will be Fantasy Island, the Viavision giveaway. The second will have the choice between The Witch, right here, which this is an amazing movie. Absolutely love this movie. So you have a choice between The Witch, and this is The Witch 2, the other one, or these autographs here, which this is Chiana from Farscape, played by Gigi Edgley. So Gigi Edgley, her autograph there, you can pick that. Or this is Nick Stahl. Whoa, camera. My camera got mad at me. There we go. Whoa. What's going on there? Whoa, too close. What happened, camera? Focus. Maybe I got to turn off autofocus or something. What's going on there? Sorry about that. So we got Gigi Edgley, or we got Nick Stahl. I'm gonna have to fix my focus if it doesn't correct itself here in just a second. Nick Stahl, who played John Connor in Terminator 3, because apparently our buddy Eddie Furlong couldn't do it because maybe he was like under the influence at the time or something. And this is like one of those influencer chicks, Kristen Lene. She's just like Instagram, Twitter, Twitch influencer chick. I've never heard of her before, but these are all courtesy of What Movie 1. So they would be, whoa. Why is it focusing over there? Man, I don't know what's going on with my focus here. Okay. Let's try a movie. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the movie. My autofocus has died. What's going on? This is interesting here. AF. Okay, turn the autofocus off and focus. Maybe we're getting there. Nope. Oh wow. Oh, there we are. Hey, hi. So anyways, you'll have your choice between one of these 3 autographs or The Witch. That's what your choice will be for the second giveaway. There we go. Camera didn't like Nick Stahl. There you go. Not many people like Nick Stahl. I think we would have rather had Eddie Furlong. So let's get this back up. Boom, there we are. So here we go. We are going to begin this now. Should we put on some music? Let's put on a little giveaway tunes. Let me double the screen. Let me open this up again, and before I forget. And props to who reminded me last time. I forget. Somebody reminded me because I almost goofed and started spinning before opening it up again. So there we go. So I have it open a second time. So here we go. So we are going to start, and you know how we do it. We're doing a process of elimination here. So the first one, this first giveaway is for Fantasy Island. Here we go. If you want to be on Fantasy Island, and I didn't put stop, but let me do it just to make it official. So I typed in stop. So now you cannot enter anymore. And speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, it looks like and since I didn't press stop, Mario got him. I think I got you already, Mario. Let's see. Did I get Mario in there? Mario. Yeah, I already have Mario. Okay. Viavision won't mind. Alex Ryder for the win. No. You know what? I thought about that, but I'm kind of curious. Maybe Alex Ryder. If I'll try and check it out this week if I can watch it. On like stream it and check it out and see if it's going to be something I'm going to be interested in. If not, I'll give it away next week. So hang tight on that one. I just hang tight. So here we go. Let's see. Let's get the tunes going here. Let me make sure the volume's down so I don't blow your eardrums out. And down there. And
What is that? What the fuck is that?
is that a jelly donut private pile? Oh, I'm looping. I can't hear. Did anybody hear that?
Yeah, bitch!
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Trying to make sure I can hear without putting my headphones on. Without a guest or without anybody else on, there's no sense of me wearing my headphones. Night driving. Go to night driving. Yeah, we'll go with the night driving. We'll get good old night driving music. And here we go. Let's start this giveaway so we can end it sometime before midnight tonight. Boom. First to fall off the wheel tonight is... Oh, bummer. Amy. Boom. Well, Amy, you still have a chance at the other giveaway. So it still does not mean you're going to walk away empty-handed tonight. But Fantasy Island is not in the cards for you, Amy. Sorry about that. Here we go. Moving on. But yeah, and it's brand new, factory sealed. You saw me just open the box earlier, but it looks like, I don't know, some type of sticker on there, but it's still factory sealed. Mario. No victory for Mario tonight. No, we won't be having Mario give away 2 different items tonight. Let's see. Here we go. Who is next? Uh-oh. BN Chili, I promise I was not going to say your name, but I think that's probably the first time you've gone out in 16. Well, it seems like we have more entries in 16 or whatever we had, but it is. No whammies, no way. Yep, no, I didn't. I wasn't going to mention your name at all. F6 Scott, sorry about that. Thanks for jumping in. It's okay. Just glad to be here. Amy, no, I'm glad you're here too, hanging out. This is great. It's a lot of fun. And pardon my my goofiness and having to find stuff. And Sean, sorry about that, Sean. You jinxed yourself, being chill. You jinxed yourself. Yeah, exactly. Spoke too soon. Oh, it's funny. And Indrid, sorry about that, Indrid, but don't go nowhere. We got another one. We got another giveaway. So, and I promise you this: whoever wins, if you pick the witch, you will not be disappointed. This movie is amazing. Antonis, and I'm like hesitant to give it away because it is one that I would definitely watch again. But I don't want to go digging right now. So I'm gonna hook that up because I have watched this and it is well done. And they're great people. I want to keep spreading the word about Welgo. Chester 22, sorry about that. Let's see, who's next? Must be the gloss. Dominic, sorry, Dominic. All right. And we have not too many entries tonight. We didn't have too many, so we'll get through these pretty quick here. Brent M, sorry about that. Oh, I think our music ended there. Should we go with, there we go. Brent M. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, who is next? Let's see. Well, I got the music so low I can even barely hear it. And is it, oh, Balzer. Sorry, dude. Moving along. Let's see. Or should we go, since Fluffy's here? Feel it. Sexy vibes. Oh, yeah. Major Reeves. Sorry about that, Major Reeves. We go with the sexy tune since Fluffy's in the house. Hopefully that's not too loud for you. And Jessie Torres. Look at that. Doesn't that feel that, man? I should be eating a cheeseburger or a corn dog or something right now. Jessie T. Nope. And Sean SKR. Sorry, Sean. Don't go nowhere. We got giveaway number 2 coming up. Here we go. Getting down to it. We are getting down to it here. Yeah, 16 is the highest. Yeah, I know. You've all been being chilly. You've gone out like pretty low. I don't think I ever remembered you 16 or higher. Joe W. Sorry, Joe. And then there were 3, but there can only be 1. Here we go. Indrid's pulling for TC. Oh, Kevin H. out. So here we go. Down to 2. Down to Dos. Dos amigos left on the wheel. Here we go. You already won, so it's all in fun. Yep, no, but it's fun to win more. I'm still waiting to get somebody to win 3 times. We've had people to win twice. I've never had a 3-time winner here. So here we go. So remember, whoever it lands on, TC or Eddie, whoever it lands on is not the winner. It's the one that it does not land on. Remember, because it's about the last person standing here. So here we go. Who shall it be now? Talking about old music. Oh, it's gonna be close too. Oh, it's gonna be close. Look at that. Look at that. Eddie Loco, I am sorry. Thank you very much. But TC, check that out. Yeah, no, hey, TC. So being chilly is very good at jinxing himself, but his good juju rubbed off on you instead of himself. So there you go. There you go. TC, boom. Because you just won recently, I probably still got your info, but if I can't find it, I'll reach out to you, TC. But I think I still got your info, but maybe just to play it safe, I think you messaged. I think we were talking on Instagram, right? Maybe just check in with me again on Instagram. But there you go. Look at that. TC getting a copy of Fantasy Island. There it is right there. And let's just take this down for a second. And so Fantasy Island Season 1 from our friends at Viavision, and they didn't send me anything about the date, so I'm not exactly sure when this is coming out right now without Googling it and all that. But Fantasy Island Season 1, if you're a fan of the show, it should be either out or coming out very soon on physical media, because usually we get these a couple weeks to a month before they come out. So Fantasy Island Season 1 going to TC. Very cool. So let me set this aside here. I just set it right there. It's right there. It's good. I'll remember TC. That's easy enough. That is easy enough. Here we go. So let's let me get rid of this, and then we add boom this. Oh, no free ads. Got to get rid of the ads. Don't want free ads. Okay, share screen. And is that the one we want? No, we want that one right there. Boom. And then so this, let's edit this, and we'll just go. This will be Viavision 2. So there it is. And oh no, we should totally change this, because we're giving away Wellgo. Yeah. So there it is. Wellgo USA giveaway today is going to be The Witch 2. And this, I'm telling you, I like. Let me get take this down for just a second. So this is a movie I could watch multiple times. Hansan is a good movie, but it's not anything I'll probably ever watch again. And so that's why I was thinking that one. But this is definitely one that whoever gets this, you will enjoy this movie. I promise you. You can watch it with subtitles. You can watch the English dub. Or if you speak Korean, you can listen to it in Korean. But the English dub is a little rough. But if you don't like subtitles, it's still good enough to get you through this movie. It's that good. So The Witch, the other one, The Witch 2, such a good movie. And here we go, giving it away from Wellgo USA. Here we go. OGP makes some Monday night. It's all in fun. It is all in fun. We're having a good time hanging out. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it, having a good time. So here we go. Let's get this back up. And here we go. Who wants to win The Witch? The Witch. Here we go. I think everybody wants to win. Who will win, I think, is the more appropriate question. Here we go. And F6 Scott. Sorry about that. Not happening. If this goes in the exact same order, let me know. Well, I think we'll find out in just a minute, because I remember who went out 16th last time. Hansan is, yes, a Korean movie. Yes. TC. Nope. No back-to-backers. So we already know. We answered our question, because remember the last time we did the back-to-back giveaways like this, Mario won both. And so TC is not winning both tonight. So no three-peat for TC tonight. And we also know that we can duplicate the wheel and not get the same order. Yeah. So it's not the same order. Yep. So here we go. Who is next to fall off the list? Sean SKR. Sorry about that, Sean. Thank you for entering, though. Here we go. Who's next? Who is next? Man, in this, like, action nonstop. In this movie, as well as Alienoid, these are a little bit longer. They're both over 2 hours. But The Witch, it does not feel like 2 hours. It goes by fast. It is great. Antonis, sorry about that. Antonis is already a 2-time winner. So no 3-time winners so far. And let's see, Brent M. Sorry about that, Brent. Look at that, man. We are almost at 3 hours. I get on a rant. I'm like, man, I apologize. We went so long. Let's see. Here we go. And Dominic. Yeah. Hey, there you go. There you go. Spreading the good juju back the other way now. Oh, man. Here we go. All right. Mario V. Sorry, Mario. Hey, Mario. Whoa. All right. Here we go. And no wins in the cards for Balzer tonight. Sorry, Mr. Balzer. Here we go. Let's see who is next. Chester 22. Sorry, Chester. Up. Chester, you're already eliminated. I don't know why I clicked the wrong button. I got to get Chester off of here. And then Eddie, you know what? we're going to discard Eddie right here because I clicked the wrong thing. Chester should be out. We're not going to count that spin. So here we go. So everybody who was on there, because I don't want goofy spins. El Shadow, time flies when OGP's host. Well, thanks, El Shadow. Appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes it flies. Sometimes I'm like, okay, now what are we going to talk about? Other times I'm like, the ranting son of a gun over here. Major Reeves, sorry about that. Let's see. Uh-oh. Amy, it's not happening. Amy, sorry about that. And who is next? Mr. Balls. And ooh, oh, that was so close. Jessie, Torres. Sorry, Jessie. Here we go. Oh, 6. I know you've gone out in 6 before. It's a repeat 6th place for you there. Sorry about that. Joe or Sean? Who is it gonna be? Joe W. Sorry, Joe. Here we go. There was only 4. Then there was 4. Here we go. And Kevin. Sorry, Mr. Hampton. Sean, Eddie, or Indrid. Here we go. Eddie falls. So Sean or Indrid. We're down to Sean or Indrid. Here we go. Who will be the winner? And you have your choice. This one you have your choice. And look at that. How about them apples right there? Indrid. So it's Indrid and it's TC. What? So Indrid, do you want the witch? Do you want one of these here autographs? What would you like? Indrid? Your choice here. And yeah, this, so the music, there was, and this, it sucks when it happens, and I even hesitate to mention it because somebody will probably go do it. But because of there's websites that have royalty-free music that you can use, and that sexy song that I was playing right there, the corn dog and cheeseburger eating music, that is a royalty-free song from a website. I won't name the website just to help alleviate some people trying to be goofy. But because it's copyright free or royalty free, you can use it on your YouTube videos and still monetize. So what happens is every once in a while, from time to time, somebody will go and they will lay a claim on that music on YouTube. And then anybody who has that music on their videos gets copyright infraction. And that happened to me for a while. I had like YouTube was blowing me up every day. Copyright, 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 copyright. And I was like, damn it. Well, finally, they undid all those copyrights and got it fixed. But inevitably, somebody's going to do it again at some point. And so that's why I don't use the music very much anymore, aside from the stuff that's on StreamYard, because I know StreamYard, they can't do that there. So let's see. Indrid is victorious. Indrid, do you want the witch? Or do you want one of these here autographs? You got this chick who's like a social media influencer. And you got, oh, where we go? The autograph, the Gigi, what's her last name again? She plays Chiana and Gigi Edgley, or Nick Stahl, the T3. So what would you like, Indrid? You gotta make a pick here. You gotta make a pick. So make your choice. And then Indrid, hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, one of those, message me, and I'll get your info, where to send it to. Send Indrid the movie and an autograph. Okay. All right. Indrid, you get the movie and an autograph, says Balzer. And so which one do you want? Which one? Or are we going to do, are we going to go, gotta give it Balzer, Balzer's choice. Okay. So Balzer, so which one do we send Indrid? Do we go Terminator 3? Do we go social media influencer? Or do we go, and I never watched from the who plays Chiana in Farscape. I never watched Farscape, but Balzer, which one? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Which one do we send Indrid? But yeah, you know what? We'll send both. Yeah, why not? Why not? So that's cool. And this is cool because this is a whole season. Fantasy Island going to TC, a whole season. Fantasy Island, brand new, factory sealed. And then The Witch. Of course, I watched this. So it's been viewed already, but it's amazing. So you'll love it. And then autograph. So Balzer has no clue. Okay, so we'll do a mystery. We'll do a mystery, and then we'll see. And then TC can tell us. I'm sorry, Indrid can tell us all about it when they get it. So, and that's Michael Zarko says hello to Fluffy Gamer. Fluffy Gamer, more autographs. Oh yeah, Wet One. Did you buy anything tonight? Wet Movie 1 was in an autograph auction, so I did not send Wet One a link tonight. But Wet Movie 1 was busy hoarding up on autographs again. Okay, so let's see. What is the social media influencer's name? That social media influencer's name, Antonis, is Kristen Lene. Kristen Lene, and she's dressed up as like, what's her name? Roger Rabbit's chick there. I can't remember her name. What's her? Something Jessica Rabbit, right? Jessica Rabbit. Yeah. Look at that. Balzer coming through with the $20 super chat. Balzer has just paid for the shipping for these to go out to you all, because Balzer is absolutely the man. Balzer, thank you so much for that super chat. You absolutely rock. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you what, for that, just for that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give TC and Indrid autographs. They're both gonna get one. They're both gonna get one. You're gonna get bonus prizes tonight because Balzer is so cool like that. Yep. Balzer hooked it up. I want them to take it. Great crowd. Indrid, you're saying you want Balzer to have the prize? Are you saying you don't? Are you passing on your prize? Is that what you're saying, Indrid? I'm not sure. I want to make sure that I'm reading that right, Indrid. And Wet Movie 1 did not buy anything tonight. Well, good for you, Wet One, for exercising a little self-control. From movies to autographs. Movies and autographs. That's what we do. We love it. So yeah, TC getting a hookup. Being chilly, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, no, Balzer is definitely the legend, channel legend. Yeah, so we got. And I still have to make new little like icon things because Balzer should be like past the OGP already. I need to make the little what I forgot the name of it last time too. The little emojis. I need to make more emojis. I've been failing on that. Okay, Indrid said yes. OGP Balzer bought you membership. Okay, well, Indrid says Balzer. Indrid says the Indrid would like Balzer to have the winnings. So okay, so there it is. It is set. So we got TC and Balzer with prizes on the way. Everybody, that was very cool. Well, one, what are you doing? You want to jump off for a minute, well, one, or are you sitting there in the dark? And no, Fluffy Game. Well, Fluffy's probably out hoarding up on movies, getting ready to make a video himself here tonight. The sequel to Christmas Story was good. Nice. So we're talking about the new one that just came out, right? The Christmas Story Christmas. That's cool. I've yet to watch that, Michael. Thanks for that. I'm very curious about that. And speaking of things that we're very curious about, we did not get I didn't see, I mean, we talked about, Jason David Frank, but James Winburn, also dying, 85 years old. When I mentioned both of them again, before we wrap up the video tonight here. So why not? What better time than now to do that right there? So just bummer week, and even finding out more people passed away, while we're on the show. And so there's that. And Escape from New York getting a reboot, but John Carpenter is going to be a producer. So like it or not, Escape from New York getting a reboot. I think we've decided that we want a good old, oh my gosh, I'm drawing blanks on names right here. What am I doing? What am I drawing blanks on names for? Whoa, what happened here? I got blown up and like triple blown up at the same time here. What is this all about? Anyways, Wet Movie One keeps going. Indrid Cold, yep, spreading the love back to Indrid Cold, yep. And Balzer, I got your address. It'll be on the way. Barely watched The Equalizer today. Oh, the first Equalizer movie. I hope you liked it. But if you didn't like it, Tony Soprano, if you did not like it,
oh, the language on you.
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? If you didn't like it, what are you gonna do? Sean's out. Hey, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And that's one thing we didn't really talk about Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving week, Black Friday week, Thanksgiving week. We didn't really talk about what everybody's getting or anything anybody's specifically looking to. A couple of you. But yeah, anybody excited for Black Friday? Anything going on that you're looking for? Kevin, waiting till after Thanksgiving to watch a Christmas Story movie. That's when the Christmas season starts. Kevin, and I'm kind of with you there, and that's why I think I'm going to wait and watch it after Thanksgiving there. Yep. Yeah, I'll be watching it at some point. Hey, I do like the old school, the original one. I don't think I've ever seen part 2. But I am looking forward to the new Christmas Story movie. Definitely. Yep. Heat you up tomorrow. No rush to get out. I know when it's on the way. Yep. And yeah, it will be on the way. It will be. Yep. I'll get them out. But man, Balzer, thank you so much. Look at that. Balzer went ahead, dropped the super chat, didn't realize it, paying for shipping, covered his own shipping for the winnings. That's so awesome, man. So awesome. Absolutely love the love in this group of people hanging out here. This is so cool. Yep. Balzer is very good people. Yes. But anyways, well, I guess maybe we'll wind it down. Looks like Wet Movie One might have bounced out here, but I don't know. Wet Movie One probably sitting in the dark right now. But and I don't want to put pressure on the Wet One because I do know that it is Monday night. So in addition to feeling all right, Wet Movie One got to get up to go to work in the morning tomorrow. So you know, he got a long day ahead of him. So we'll let him get his rest. But yes, we got Thanksgiving this week. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I really hope you all do get to spend some time with your family, whatever your job is, whatever you got going on in your life. Hopefully able to break away, spend some time with your family, and you know, just be, you know, thankful for everything that we have in life. Our ability to have these computers and sit here and talk and hang out and talk movies or do whatever we do or listen to OGP rant about stuff. You know, hopefully y'all get some time to hang out with your family and just, you know, appreciate your loved ones and, you know, just appreciate life in general, because not everybody has it as good as we do, you know, and so we all have to, you know, try and be, you know, in my mind, you know, a little grateful for that. So, you know, hopefully you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Get a little time to just appreciate your loved ones and appreciate, you know, things you do have in life. Even if life is not treating you right, there's always something to be, you know, thankful and grateful for. And that is, you know, the fact that you're still breathing. So, you know, hopefully everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. And yeah, in Chester, and full of turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and all the good fixings. Hopefully, you know, you get all that goodness. I am fortunate as my wife is an amazing cook. Amazing cook. She cooks a mean bird and makes all the great sides. And so I will be enjoying her great cooking this Thanksgiving. That's what I'll be doing. We'll be here at home, spending time with each other, you know, as a family, doing that. And then, man, next Monday, there might be stuff going on this weekend that'll be fun to kind of talk about and recap next Monday, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. But next Monday, I'll tell you what, whether I give away Alex Ryder or not, I'll do another giveaway next Monday. If I don't give away this, I'll go through some stuff in the garage. So count on another giveaway next week as well. So be on the lookout for that. But Black Friday, if you're out in the crowds and you're shopping, be safe. Look out for the crazies. People are going to be in a hurry. If you're walking through the parking lot, be careful. The cars driving around. But you know, if you can get it online, I recommend it, man. If you can get it from Amazon for like the same price, order that bad boy, have it show up at your house the next day. That's like, I love it. Absolutely. I'm getting addicted to Amazon and stuff showing up so fast. So hopefully you could do that or go out, have some fun. It's always fun to go out, like, you know, whether you're Christmas shopping or whatever you're shopping, you know, this season to be out, you know, with your friends, your family or whatever, to go out and do things together and just kind of enjoy the season and, you know, the decorations and all that stuff. So, you know, it's always fun to do that. But to me, it's a little more fun when it's not so crazy like Black Friday morning. Although, remember, if you watched last year on Black Friday, I did a video where I went to Walmart and Target, and it was a ghost town. It was like 6:00 in the morning on Black Friday. It was a ghost town. So maybe I'll be out to make a video, kind of check it out, see what Black Friday's like this year. Maybe it'll come back more. But I think with all the early sales, I think everybody is shopping online a lot, and I don't anticipate the massive crowds like before COVID, because that was, maybe we needed COVID just to settle down the Black Friday crowds, because that was getting out of hand. Lines like down the highway just to exit to get to the shopping malls and everything. The lines were just so crazy. You know, I just, you know, it wasn't my thing, you know, to save, you know, $20, $50, $100 or whatever, like to deal with that crowd and that craziness wasn't for me. But I know a lot of people liked that. And a lot of people counted on those sales to be able to, you know, get the gifts they wanted for their loved ones and stuff. So, you know, if you go out and do it, I'll be interesting to see. We'll talk about it next week, what everybody got. Killer Camera, your bird makes a good bird with all the trimmings. Nice. Did I say that? My wife makes a good bird with all the trimmings. Hopefully I didn't say my bird makes a good bird. I don't eat meat, so I would only do mashed potatoes and rolls. So I just don't celebrate. Wow. Well, TC, so check this out. This is what's crazy. My wife is a vegetarian. She doesn't eat meat, but she cooks an amazing turkey. You know, just like sometimes like upside down or whatever little tricks that, you know, she's got. She cooks an amazing turkey, but she makes so much that, and here's the thing, if you're celebrating on your own, yeah, I understand maybe not doing it. But if you're around family and they're, eating or whatever, there's enough different, like enough variety out there that you could have, like stuffing, and you don't have to have stuffing that's actually cooked in the bird if you want, don't want the animal fat in there and stuff. But like, I don't know. There's just a lot. There's just a lot of choices, and my wife makes these like sweet potatoes too that are like to die for. They're amazing. The sweet potatoes. I just love them. I do. Oh man, sweet potato. Now I'm thinking, now I cannot wait talking about all this food. People are nuts from Black Friday till Christmas. Yeah, it does. It gets crazy out there. But it's still, you go on like a weekday out to the shopping malls, maybe get yourself a cup of like coffee or hot chocolate or eggnog, something like that. Walk around, kind of enjoy the decoration stuff. It's kind of nice. But being out and Black Friday with that craziness, yeah, too much for me. Mash and rolls with lots of gravy, yum, but no gravy because of the meat thing. Yeah, well, no, and being chili, so you can get like a turkey gravy that doesn't have the meat, and that's why I know a lot of people, make the gravy from like the animal, from the turkey juices and stuff. I'm personally not a fan of that. I rather have like even just the turkey gravy out of a jar or something like that. But man, between that and like you throw some cream corn on there, but you got cranberry sauce. You got so many different things. I just love it. It is my favorite meal of the year. And of course, if you're not a meat eater, you can't either. But you get like a real good ham as well, and you have a ham and a turkey. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about man, like a honey baked ham. Oh man, forget about it. You get that and a turkey. Oh my goodness. Oh, so good. So good. Wheel of Doom. Did I jump? Wheel of Doom. What are you doing? A Wheel of Doom on what we're eating for do a Wheel of Doom. Are we doing turkey or are we doing ham? Put up on the Wheel of Doom to decide. Let's see here. Sean, you have a great night too. Antonis, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Can't wait to, yeah, no, and that's the best part of it. You eat a little early in the day, and you got leftovers, and then even like Friday, Saturday, maybe some more leftovers. Yeah, tofurkey or your turducken or whatever, right? Yeah, yeah. We're having ham this year. Turkey is better, but ham is cool with me. Hey, I love both, but to me, Thanksgiving, you got to do turkey. If you do a ham too, that's a bonus, but you got to at least do a turkey. But on Christmas, you can do the ham, or on Christmas you can do what is it, the fish bacala. If you want to do it Italian style, you can do the fishy bacala, like Dean Martin likes to sing about. The bacala, I think, is like the Italian like traditional Christmas meal there. Let's see if I can figure it out. I think it's bacala, right? Let's see. I thought, where is it? I don't know. I thought I'd be able to Google it real quick, and it's not. But oh no, what is that? Oh, forget it. Google is making me look like a bonehead right now. TC's out later. All right, yeah, we'll talk to you. Yeah, I'll let you know when it's when the movie's on the way. Don't do fake meat. It's horrible. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. TC, have a good night. Yeah, I'm with you. The what do you call them? Beyond Meats or whatever. Yeah, not a big fan. Jesse Torres, have a good night. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, buddy. The prime rib for Christmas. Or yeah, that's right. And no, my brother does a prime rib. We went over to his house and he did this whole big prime rib. And what do you do with the prime rib? You do is that what sauce? Horseradish on it or something like that? Peace out, Jesse. The like horseradish or something on the prime rib. Not a fan. Prime rib's okay. It's okay, but for me, I like a ham on Christmas. I like to have ham. But I think the Italians, I think it is like a fish bacala, I want to say. Oh yeah, au jus is a great sauce, like a gravy if you're not doing the like actual meat stuff. I can hit up a restaurant for turkey dinner late in the day if I have enough room. There you go. No, and so if you live anywhere near LA, that Cantor's restaurant that Wet Movie One, Cinestalker, and I went to last year, and Wet Movie One, myself and Justin went to this year. Cantor's restaurant, real famous place right across street from CBS Studios. They have a Thanksgiving meal that Wet Movie One has gotten now 2 years in a row. That looks amazing with turkey and all the works. But I haven't tried that yet because I get suckered into their Monte Cristo. But anyways, no, love a good Thanksgiving turkey dinner. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Being Chili was saying the Wheel of Doom for next week's contest. Yes, we'll do Wheel of Doom for sure for next week. Yep, 100%. But anyways, everybody, it's been fun. It's been a blast tonight. We are 3 hours and 14 minutes in. I am going to head on out. I'm going to go grab myself some dinner and chill out and probably pop in. Maybe I'll check out Alex Rider tonight. But I've still got some other movies I got to check out over here. But thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hopefully you get some time with your family and your loved ones over there. I really hope that you're able to break away from reality and just enjoy your loved ones. And with that being said, everybody have a wonderful week. Be safe on Black Friday, and I will see you. And if you're out on the road traveling or anything, be careful, because you know what happens holidays. People get to drinking, they get to driving, bad things happen. So just be safe out there, everybody. Have yourselves a great night. Kevin, thank you. Killer Care Bear, thank you. Yeah, if you would hit the thumbs up, that'd be cool on the way out the door. The Feast of Seven Fishes, the fishy bacala is what I've heard. So, but anyways, thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves.